Meine Lieben, herzlich willkommen. Flo und Dennis hier. Wie ihr schon hört, wir machen heute eine Live-Reaction und zwar auf ein großes Lorcana-Event. Man hört es im Hintergrund schon. Es gibt irgendeine Neuerung. Neues Release-Set kommt ja jetzt bald raus und die machen eine Ankündigung. Es gab ja schon ein paar Spoiler, deswegen ich bin gespannt. Es geht jetzt los und wir schauen mal.
Also wir wissen selber nicht, was genau kommt, außer das, was also an Spoilern schon umgewabert ist. Ob die hundertprozentig so richtig sind, wir werden es sehen.
Schauen wir mal rein. Ob da jetzt Mickey Mouse kommt?
Awesome. It's time to do a show. Let's go see if we can make this happen. This is such a great office. I'm really
krass,
excited about
die sind
being
sogar
here,
in einem
being
riesigen
in
Office.
the part of
Cool.
Seattle. We get to show it off here. Look, there's water, there's the Puget Sound. It's amazing. We've got this amazing group of people who work on Disney Lorcana here to watch the
Fände ich
next
auch
chapter.
cool.
It's going to be
Mit so
fantastic.
einer Couch und so.
Here's everybody.
Cool.
I told them all we got to get going. All right. I got to make sure, round up all the troops, make sure they're all here.
Aber ist schon,
all right, let's do
haben
it.
sie schon cool gemacht. Ich hätte jetzt eigentlich gedacht, dass die in so einem Raum einfach sitzen, ein bisschen Stream so als
Thank you, perfect. I love that. Thank you so much.
drei Kumpels
Are you
quasi.
going to be able to come and watch the show?
Ja.
All right, great, awesome. We'll see you there. Awesome.
Und ich muss ja
Thank you.
sagen,
Awesome. Can't wait to see you there.
ich dachte eigentlich, dass das
Are you
jetzt
gonna be
in
able to come?
Deutschland gestreamt wird.
Of course.
Ja,
Yes,
so
excellent. I love it. All right, Kelsey, did you got your signs?
Aber wir sind mitten in
Awesome.
Seattle.
Applause. Yeah, everybody loves clapping. So good.
Ist das in Seattle?
Shane,
Ja.
are you going to be here?
Definitely gonna be
Oh, so eine
Excellent.
große
Awesome.
XXL-Karte im Hintergrund.
This is going to be so much fun.
Die würden hier
Ja.
auch passen, glaube ich. Ne?
Let's go.
Playing. They're making things happen. They're playtesting. I love it. Awesome. Are you guys going to be able to come and make it? Awesome. All right, go down to the kitchen. Make sure. Yeah. Awesome. Al, you going to be able to do that?
Germany 2030.
All right, sweet. I
Das
can't
wäre schon
wait.
geil.
This is
Das
going to
wär
be
schon-
fun. All right, everybody over here from marketing. What? All right, we need that energy a little bit
Also
higher.
wenn
One
ich
more
jetzt
time.
überschlage, das sind ja locker schon...
Yes, all right, I'm gonna need you guys. I need you all to make it happen.
Ja.
Awesome, cool. Coming together like it's happening. All right, Matt and Renee, you coming?
Er tut natürlich jetzt ein bisschen spontan, aber die Stühle stehen ja da schon.
Awesome, I can't wait. Oh, Mike, what are you working on?
Villainous, of course.
Villainous. All right, sweet. And that's how happening
Auch,
right
habe ich
here.
auch schon gesehen. Wir
Oh,
haben ja
look at all
hier
these
in
amazing things.
Bremerhaven haben
What's
wir
up,
so
Moxie?
einen Ravensburger
Moxie, I want
Outlet.
to talk to you.
Und
All right, you
da
can
gibt es
go
leider
away.
keine
That's fine. We'll talk to you
Lorcana-Karten.
later.
Aber es gibt
I
das
can't wait to play all of
Williams,
these games
dieses
right now.
Spiel, was er
They
jetzt
work
gerade
on it right
zeigt.
here
Das gibt es ja
in this
tatsächlich auch.
office, which is fantastic.
Bisher
Naomi, are you
vielleicht
gonna be
mal
able to come?
gesehen, aber kann ich gar nicht von anfangen.
Well, we have been rehearsing this whole time, so she better be there, right? Okay, awesome. Excellent. Florian, good to see you. You gonna be able to come make it?
What's going on?
We're gonna go do the show that we've
Oh,
been
is that right now?
Was passiert jetzt?
Aber die haben da auch so alle so coole Mappen.
All right, and I just want to show off this because
Mickey-Matte.
I love all these games. Anywhere where there's a whole bunch of games playing,
Ganz
it
viele
makes my heart
Spiele.
really sing. It's really sing. All right, awesome. Elaine,
Voll
get
der
there,
Traum,
come on.
ne?
Do you know what we're saying? Okay, great. Awesome. All right, come along this way. We got to
Das
get all
ist
these
ein großer
people
Kasten, wo man von
involved. This
beiden
new
Seiten
office is
ran kann.
fantastic. Look
Das
at all
ist
these
sehr
amazing
cool, ne?
conference
Aber
rooms,
jetzt geht's die
places to
weißen, blauen
sit,
Stühle da
places to
wieder.
be. There's playtesting.
hinten.
It's not happening in there right now, but it does happen in there sometimes. It's happening. It's amazing. All right, I think there's one more.
Also wir haben ihn ja eben auch schon so ein bisschen
I think
gehört. Ne?
Kyle
Also
is
ich
in
finde,
here. He
jetzt
said he
ist
was
er
working on
komplett
something really
anders,
important.
Ja, also
als
eben,
eben gerade wurde.
eben war so eine Pre-Show und haben so ein bisschen entspannt geredet. Er war auch sehr ruhig und jetzt ist er sofort im Internet-Modus.
Does not make any sense. What is this?
This is rules, man.
Regeln.
We drop all this right now. We got to tell everybody about the next chapter and what's happening.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll be right there.
Okay. All right. What?
Those 7 words.
7 words?
eigentlich bei, wie
7
lange
words?
das dauert?
No! All right, this is
Nochmal?
going to be okay.
Wie lange
I
das
swear to
dauert
God.
jetzt? Stand nicht
This is
drin.
going to be fun because over here you
Vielleicht
can
sitzen
see,
wir jetzt hier
I
4
love that
Stunden.
this is in
Ja,
the heart of
das ist doch
Seattle,
so.
this office. It makes me have my heart sing a little bit as a
Aber das
Seattleite.
ist
And
schön,
look,
man
we
muss
got the
immer
Space
sowas
Needle
um die Zeit.
right there. Everybody is
Ah,
up
das ist der Turm.
in that building
Sehr
right
geil.
now. They are playing the Disney
Ist es noch
Lorcana
Vinyl
trading
oder so?
card game. Maybe.
glaube, ja.
I don't know. I think so. Look, the elevator is going up. It's in there. They're going to be playing. That means that everybody has had time to come and be a part of this show. I can't wait. It is going to be fantastic. Everybody's
Eine
here. We
Kühlschränke
got
da, es läuft auf jeden Fall bei denen.
Und da sitzen sie jetzt alle.
Yeah.
Das ist geil. Ich finde das geil, dass er so einen Tisch da stehen hat.
Welcome to
Saturday
the next chapter
night
of the
show.
Disney Lorcana trading card game. I am so excited to be here and talk to you all about the fun stuff. We've got a lot of information, a lot of announcements, a lot of content to go through over the next hour. It's going to be fantastic. I need to take a deep breath in order to be able to say it all. That's amazing. All right, so first
Greg
off, I
Tito,
am Greg
der
Tito. I
Director.
am the communications director for
Ja.
the Disney Lorcana trading game at Ravensburger.
Das ist so
Yes,
witzig.
thank
Das
you. I
Atmen ist
appreciate you for clapping for me.
Und dann
I
ist
really
aber er der Director.
Um,
Hat
First
damit gar
off,
nichts zu
I
tun.
want to tell us all about an amazing time Gen Con 2023. It was when the Disney Lorcana trading card game launched. I was on the outside looking in, and I was so excited to see everyone excited about
erstmal der
this
Klassiker,
game.
erstmal
There were
gucken, was wir
lines
Geiles schon
around the
gemacht
block.
haben.
Everyone was so jazzed about what was occurring. These amazing cards were everyone's
Ich bin ja gespannt, was sie
portals
jetzt alles
into
heute
this
raushauen.
new
Ne? Also es soll eine Set-Rotation
interpretation
geben,
of
dass du
many
quasi nur noch
different Disney glimmers
bestimmte
and
Karten in der
characters,
Meta
and
spielen
it
darfst.
was
Genau.
So wie bei
exciting.
Pokémon
Since then,
oder
there's
wie
been
bei
a lot of
Magic
amazing
oder wo
things.
immer,
We'll
genau.
get to all that. But I want to
Hat
give
man
shout outs
auch
to all the
eingeführt?
amazing people,
Ist das so?
some of which are in this room, who have
bin ich
been
ja gar
there
nicht drin,
since
ne,
the
gerade,
beginning.
also.
Deswegen
And
sind auch
that
manche
is what we're all here for.
5
And
bis
that's
10
why you're all going to
Karten
clap, right?
Beiträge
Yeah!
runtergeschmiert hat, weil sie plötzlich
I can't
gebannt
wait.
wurden oder nicht mehr Spieler
Couple of shout
werden.
outs first. I want to shout out Ryan Miller and Steve
schreit er denn
Warner,
so?
the co-creators of this game. Making it very, very awesome. I also want to shout out Shane Hartley, the creative director.
Ist so typisch amerikanisch,
Directing
wie er das
all
macht,
of the
ne?
creative
Das ist wie so
around
in so einer,
those
in so
amazing
einer Show von
artworks
Jimmy
on the
Butler oder
cards that you
sowas.
know and
Und,
love
ja, ja.
so well. Of course, some of the people who were talking about that
Aber
were
ich muss
people
sagen,
who were
ich finde das mit dem Tisch
marketing.
ziemlich
They don't
nice.
get
Ja.
shout outs too often, but one of them, Renee Flores, has been there from the very beginning. Renee is here! Yay! Thank you for being a big part of this community. I also want to give a shout out to Bobby Wilgris, who willed this game
klar.
into existence. Thank you so much, Bobby. Would not be here without her. Very amazing. Of course, the cards are great. The narrative is great. The design is great. But sometimes the first thing that people see is the packaging and the artwork that brings people to want to crack it open and throw it away.
richtig.
But it is
Ich
an
muss wirklich
amazing
sagen,
part
es-
of what makes
ich
this
finde,
Disney
ein
Lorcana game
TCG
amazing, and that was all
steht und
designed,
fällt mit
led
den
by
Artworks der
Sophia
Karten.
Shimomura. Let's give a big
Deswegen
shout
finde
out
ich
to
zum Beispiel
Sophia
Human
and all of her
Arena
work.
auch nicht so geil. Außer halt, wenn du so eine Special Full Art Karte hast.
Amazing.
Aber
And then,
ansonsten
of
sieht's halt
course,
einfach nicht gut
community
aus.
manager Rochelle Brady has been here from the very beginning, from that event at Gen Con in 2023, telling all of you about the amazing things that's happening within the
Ja,
community.
du hast
So
sowohl
give a
bei
shout out to
Lorcana als auch bei
Rochelle.
One Piece
So great,
Comic-Karten, die geil
love
aussehen.
her.
Ne? Weil sie Full Art
And then there's
sind
one
oder
person who's
was.
been supporting all of those amazing people I just listed and many of the people in this room. Jenny Webb is an amazing part of why Disney Lorcana has been here and making it all amazing. So let's give one final amazing shout out to Jenny Webb! Excellent! All right. But that's not actually the last one. It's all of you watching at home who have been an amazing part of this Disney Lorcana TCG community. It's all about you making this happen!
Hat er gerade gesagt, cardcrewgermany?
Thank you so much for being a part of it. These last 2 years have been an amazing journey for this game. We started with the first chapter.
erst 2 Jahre, ne?
What a great
Ja, ich erinnere mich noch, dass
jump out of the
tatsächlich dann
gate.
zurück, als
And then we've had
das
set
erste
after
Chapter
set after
rauskam.
set, 7 sets. In
Und wir
fact,
angefangen haben
more
zu
than
spielen mit den
1,500
ersten-
cards
Wir haben ja die
have
ersten
been
Decks auch direkt gekauft. Wir
have
hatten ja
been
so die
released for this
Aufgabe, wir
game
kaufen jedes
over
Deck,
that
was
span.
kommt.
We've got an 8th set coming on the
Haben wir
way.
ganze 3
That means
Sets
there's been more
durchgehalten.
than 1
richtig.
billion
Stark.
cards presented and made all around the world, playing everywhere. Thank you so much. Yes, it's a journey. It's a journey. We couldn't have done any of that without all of you playing and loving this game so much at home. So again, you are the lifeblood of what makes this community great. And it's what's going to bring us into the future of this game. The next chapter, as it were, we're all going to take this book, turn it to the next page. The next chapter is here, and I am excited to bring on
Finde ich, haben
someone
sie
who is
schön
going to tell us all
umschrieben, so
about how
metaphermäßig,
we're going to
ne,
make
mit
that
den
happen.
Chapters, dass
Elaine
du bestimmte
Chase,
hast, die
here she is.
trocknen muss und so.
Auch
Das ist
so
I
ein
can't wait.
haben. Und auch der Mickey-Banner.
Hi, Elaine, how you doing?
Hi, Greg. I am thrilled
Head
to
of
be here.
Brand,
Me,
Product,
I-
and Marketing.
All those things.
Okay.
Yeah. so it's funny, right? Because you and I both watched the Disney Lorcana trading card game kind of just storm in
Yes.
and take
Also sie ist dafür
the whole
verantwortlich, wie das
industry
Ganze
by
aussieht, ja?
surprise.
Auswirkungen so
Really,
ein bisschen.
right? You know, I've been in the trading card game industry for decades. I don't want to date myself. I worked on
How many decades?
literally a dozen, different games, including the big ones. But the Disney Lorcana trading card game was just the most
Es ist halt,
spectacular
also
launch
eigentlich ist
I've
es auch ein
ever
cooler
seen
Job, ne, wenn
in
du in
this
so
industry,
einem
really. It
TCG-mäßig
just blew us all
arbeitest.
away.
Aber es ist
So
halt leider
I am
häufig
so happy
eher
to be here
nicht
in Seattle
europäisch,
in this
Ja.
fantastic
sondern halt
office,
meistens irgendwie Amerika.
combining my love and experience and
Ich
passion
bin
for
ja
trading
schon
card
froh, dass
games,
es überhaupt
with my
Lorcana auf
absolute
Deutsch gibt.
geeky
Ist
fandom
aber bei
for
vielen
Disney.
Trading Card
Like,
Games
I am
mittlerweile
such a
auch schon, dass
Disney
es
goob. I
deutsche
love Disney to
Versionen
death.
auch mal
And
nicht
so
gibt.
for me, like this,
Ja,
like
klar.
Wie
this,
der Arena
this
gibt es nicht auf
community,
Deutsch.
this
One
game,
Piece
this
gibt es nicht auf
job
Deutsch.
is like his dream come true.
I love it. It's a dream come true that we've been
Yeah.
able to assemble this team
Yeah.
and join the amazing folks who have been here all along. It really is feeling like a dream team.
It is, yeah. The honestly, the number one reason why I came in and joined Disney Lorcana was for this amazing, creative,
Nicht, dass jetzt das
passionate,
Telefon gleich noch
driven
klingelt.
team who just
ding.
cares so much
Ravensburg
about
ruft
the
an.
product they're
Ravensburg und sagt, Mensch,
crafting,
wollt
the
ihr nicht
community
mit
they're
uns
crafting it
zusammenarbeiten?
for, and lets their love for
Ihr müsst
Disney
dafür nur nach
shine
Seattle
through in
ziehen.
every little detail.
It's great. It's great. I can't wait to tell them all about the amazing things that we've got planned because Disney is a big part of all of our lives here, right?
Das stimmt. Disney gibt es
being a
tatsächlich
young
schon
person,
seitdem ich
loving
auf
all
der
of
Welt, also
the
ich habe seitdem schon
materials and
mitgekriegt.
movies and comic
Wir
books
hatten
and
früher noch
LPs. I was old
Videokassetten
enough to
davon.
have
Ja, schön verweist.
a record player
Also für
that I
diejenigen
listened
unter euch,
to.
die nicht wissen, was eine
Record
VHS-Kassette
player,
ist,
what
weil sie noch ein
about
bisschen jünger
eight-track?
sind, das ist so ein Schinken.
Did they
den
ma- I
steckt
think
man
they
in
did
einen
make 8-tracks of
Videorekorder,
Disney
früher
soundtracks.
CD-Player dann oder noch
long
weiter
time
weg.
Wie eine DVD.
We got an 8-track
Gibt's
player
heute
down
noch
here.
DVDs?
Oder eine Blu-ray.
Yeah, and so
Blu-ray. Gibt's das
you
auch
said
noch?
you're a big Disney fan.
Das
Was
ist
is
so
a
wie
big
wenn man
part
den
of your
USB-Stick
life?
reinsteckt, nur halt in
I love
dick.
Disney.
Und
My
nicht am
whole
Computer,
life,
sondern am
the
Fernseher.
more decades that I've been around the trading card game industry. But it's not just me, right? It's being
gab's
able to
zum Beispiel
share the love of
Weihnachtsgeschichten
Disney
und
with my
sowas.
family. We're big, park
Aber
goers,
schön.
and we love, watching Disney entertainment, and just everything about the lifestyle is really there. It's just so meaningful, right? And there's just so many fun moments throughout. So many
glaub, wir müssen bei
different,
Ravensburg mal
beautiful,
anfragen, ob wir so
movies and entertainment that
Banner
are
oder
out
sowas
there.
haben können.
That the Disney Lorcana trading card game
Ich könnte mir das
really
hier
gets
in
to
der Ecke
shine a
tatsächlich auch gut
spotlight
vorstellen, wenn
on.
hier einer stehen würde,
Little
irgendwo
fan
da
moments
so.
that you just,
Hier unten ist
every
zwar jetzt gerade
time
eine
you
Lampe,
open a pack
deswegen
and look
sitzt sie
at
auch
the
so ein
cards,
bisschen,
you're like, oh,
hier so,
oh,
so
Aber
ein
das
bisschen.
kann
I
ja
love that,
vor der
I
Lampe
love
sein,
that.
damit das
And
schon auch
then you
anstrahlt.
sprinkle
Das
in
stimmt.
the ways we can show the characters off
Aber
in
ich
a
fände das
new
tatsächlich
light.
auch wirklich cool, wenn
And
hier
kind of
was
get these
dran hängt.
alternate versions of,
mal gucken.
what could be, right, if these characters were in a different scenario. And it's just really stunning.
It is. And it's
viel
multi-generational
Charakter
too.
ist?
Because
Wer würde da hängen?
what I was going to say was I loved it when I was a kid, and I
Elsa.
loved interacting with
Ist
it
das
as
so?
a parent.
Ich finde die, ich habe irgendwie finde ich
I
die
can
cool.
introduce it to young people and
ist
see
Olaf
their
gesagt.
eyes
Nee,
glow when they get
tatsächlich,
to
ich
open
habe
up
das,
these
ich hab das
packs and
letztens
see
in einem
these
Video schon
glimmers.
einmal
So
gesagt,
the
dass
really
ich
nice thing
tatsächlich
about the Disney
Elsa
Lorcana trading
irgendwie
card
doch
game
ganz gut
is
finde.
because there are all these
Obwohl
different
ich,
moments
shame
from all
on
these
me,
different
Frozen,
franchises
ich
and all
glaube
these
erst
different
ein einziges
movies,
Mal gesehen
you
habe.
get to figure out, like,
Aber
how
von den
you
Artworks her, die
wanna
ich halt immer
collect
so in den Karten gesehen habe,
the
hat mir das
Disney Lorcana
tatsächlich immer
trading
am
card
besten
game. Like,
gefallen.
Also
doesn't mean
durchgängig
for
habe ich
me,
wirklich auch nur
like,
ein oder
I
zweimal
love
gesehen,
cats.
aber es
I
lief
have
bei
4
uns, glaube
cats.
ich, jede Woche
So I collect
zweimal.
all the cat
cat
cards.
person.
I'm a cat
Let
person.
it go.
I collect
Ja.
all the cat cards, right? And
Unsere
so,
Tochter ja so eine
you know,
kleine
if
Phase
the cat
hatte.
gets open, my team already
dann
knows.
welcher Film?
You know,
Ja, klar,
bring
noch-
Elaine the
noch mal
cats,
Frozen.
right? Like that's how I've used my executive
Oh,
power,
no.
and my team find for me, like
Was wollen wir
calling
heute
cat
gucken?
cards.
Ja.
And,
Ja, der
assemble them
Frozen.
on
Ja,
my desk.
Frozen gab's
So like
ganz neu
I
jetzt
love
nochmal.
collecting cats, right? Like I love Maleficent. Maleficent's a huge
Malefiz.
purple dragon. Like I'm repping her right here, right
Got the
now.
purple.
So I love cats.
Wie
I
ist
love
bei dir?
Maleficent. Other people,
Olaf?
like what they will love about the game, right? I know someone who collects
Tiger
horses.
oder
Someone who
Donald?
collects all the Donald Ducks, right?
Okay.
Like you can collect
mag
everything
auch
from
viel gerne.
Frozen
Und Pluto
or
mag ich auch
Beauty and the
gerne.
Beast. Like there's so many different ways to make
Aber ich
the Disney Lorcana trading card game
Tiger sehr gerne.
meaningful for you.
Da gibt es
I
auch
love
eine
that.
schöne
I love that.
Enchant
So
dazu.
you not only love collecting cats, you love herding
Muss man
cats.
noch einmal für meine persönliche Sammlung.
This amazing team.
Organizing,
But I
hinstellen.
want to talk a little bit about something because it hits all of the notes that you're talking about, which is collecting, right? So the collection
Yes.
starter set is something that we're happy to announce right now.
Yeah, I'm really excited
Collection
about this new
starter
product
set.
because it is the entry point for someone to start their Disney Lorcana trading card game collection, right? It comes with everything you need. So it comes with a 4-pocket portfolio.
Sogar
You can
mit
keep all your
einem-
cards in.
wie
It's
schick.
just the right size that it fits inside those cute little backpacks, right? And you can
Fabled.
bring them to the
Aber das
parks
ist nicht
and
das
get
neue
the characters to sign
Set.
them, all kinds
that's
of
a
cool
great
stuff like
idea.
that. Yeah. It comes with 4 booster packs of Fabled, which will be the current set when this releases later this year.
Okay.
Das dachte ich auch
and-
gut,
Talk a
das ist
little
das
bit about
Q3.
Fable later.
That's right. And it comes
Also
with
nach
a
Jafar.
promo
Ja.
card of Tinkerbell giant
Das
fairies.
sieht schon schick
so you get
aus.
to
Die
start
Tinkerbell
with
hatten wir
something
bei uns
super
auch gerade auf dem
special in your
Channel.
collection
Bei Instagram.
right away
Die
as soon
kennen
as
wir
you
auch,
get
ne?
this.
Das ist eine alte.
I love that. And
Yeah,
I love
yeah,
that it's
yeah.
about
Ist
the
das aus dem
collecting.
ersten
That
Set?
is
Set,
the way in for so many people, including young people who may love the Disney characters but don't understand necessarily, oh, there's a
Könnte
game
ich mir sogar
associated with
vorstellen
this,
mit
and then all of a sudden,
Weil ich bin ja so,
Really, people
habe ja
of
so
all
ein bisschen
ages,
Abstand
right?
gehabt
Like I hear all the
und
time that people
finde
their
langsam
love
wieder
of
dazu.
Disney leads them
Und
to
ich glaube, das wäre ein
start
guter
coming in
Einstiegspunkt.
through the gorgeous art, right? It's just stunning, right? Like the level of detail and the love that
Ich brauche
shines
sowieso
through
mehrere
it. The
Sammelordner
cards are
für
gorgeous.
das eine,
They start
das
collecting the
andere.
cards and they go, oh, well, you know,
dann
Die Sucht
I've
kickt
got
dann
all these
irgendwie.
cards, I might as well start
Ja,
playing
alles
this game,
einmal,
right?
ja.
And they start playing the game, and then they're hooked, right? And then they join the community and they start playing.
Ich stelle mir
they
jetzt
go
die
to their
Frage,
local
wen wollen Sie
game store,
ansprechen? Wollen Sie die
and,
Collectors
they join
ansprechen,
our
die
Discord,
Sammler, rein
they start talking with
sammlermäßig?
other people who
Weil
are
sie hat jetzt auch
collecting
gesagt,
how
hey,
to
es soll
get
so ein
all the
bisschen sein,
things.
fängst an zu
Yeah,
sammeln
all
und
of
dann
that
das Spiel
starts in the
Starter,
very
ne?
first moment.
Genau, die Frage ist
Where you
halt,
get hooked in from your first
was
card. Do you wanna
wollen Sie
know
damit
what the
erreichen?
first
Wollen Sie
Disney
damit
Lorcana
erreichen, dass man
trading
einfach
card
sammelt
that
und
really hit
tauscht?
me was?
No,
Oder
which
wollen
one?
Sie das
It
Spiel
was-
promoten?
Ich glaube, es war halt mehr Collector, also mehr
So,
Sammeln.
yeah, so I saw that and I actually waited in line
Man macht ja der
at
Binder
the
auch Sinn, ne? Das
Ravensburger
ist ja,
booth
ein Binder holst
at
du nicht
PAX
zwingend,
Unplugged,
wenn
to
du
get
ein
that
Zocker bist.
playmat
Ja.
because
Wenn die
I
eine
just
Deckbox oder
love, like I
sowas
didn't
haben
even
wollen.
like I didn't know I needed
Playmat.
that in my soul until I saw that art and I was like, oh, I needed
Aber wir
that,
müssen auch
right?
sagen,
Like
okay, das
that's
ist
the
jetzt
thing
ein
that
Binder
brought
mit
me
4
in,
Boostern,
right?
ne?
And it's
That's one of
just
my favorites,
that's
too.
the power of the gorgeous
keinen
art
Preis
that we
reingeschrieben,
have.
ne?
And
Nee, einmal das,
whole,
so, aber
kind of
wenn das jetzt so
reimagining of
das
what these
neue
characters
Starterprodukt
could
sein
be.
soll,
It's the power of honey with a U.
That is right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that.
darf
That's
man
great.
am
Ende ist es
Well, and
einfach
that
offensichtlich
means
nur
that,
ein
you know,
Binder und du
with this
kriegst nochmal
collection
4
starter
Booster
set,
dazu.
being able to bring in
So.
new people,
Was
we're
kostet ein
bringing people
Binder?
from all over the world
20,
into this
25
game.
Euro.
Yeah,
die Booster noch
Dann die
dazu.
Booster dazu, dann bist du
launched
sicherlich
earlier
auch
this
bei
year
40,
in
50
both
Euro.
China and Japan. Really amazing
Wenn sie das zu einem
launches, they're
knackigen Preis anbieten
fantastic
können, so
communities,
30,
both for trading card games
dann
and
wird's
for
spannend.
Disney, right? There's a park in both locations, and it's really great. Kind of coming together of trading card game and Disney fandom. So that launch has been going really well. And then we've just announced that we're going into Brazil and into other
war der
places
Kabel.
in Asia this year also. So we are poised to take over the world.
I love that. With all of our amazing glimmers representing Disney all over the world.
That's
so
right.
Okay,
great. I
also
can't
erstes
wait for
Produkt.
more and more players. So that's really what it is all about.
That's really
Not
what
only
it's all about.
collectors,
Da ist
but
doch Luft nach
players and
oben.
everybody being able to join in together.
Yep,
Yeah.
more friends.
More
That's
friends.
really what
Verrückt
it
ist
is.
hier, aber
More
das-
friends.
als
It
erstes
builds
mal.
community.
It
Aber
does.
Witz ist
I mean,
übernächstes.
that's what
Ja,
really
einmal
matters in a
das
trading card
und
game, right?
It does.
Is,
Das hat man
is
bisher noch nicht
those-
auf dem Zettel
those
gehabt,
bonds
ne?
of friendship that you
Nee,
form, right?
wurde nicht
That,
geleakt.
You're playing the game together, but it's not just a game.
Also wer so
you
ein
know, it's a
bisschen auf
whole
Reddit und so unterwegs
lifestyle
war,
experience.
das war noch gar kein Thema mit einem
Also
Starter
Fable
und
wurde schon gezeigt, dass das nochmal kommen soll,
Thanks so much for being a
aber
part of this and welcoming in these new people.
weiß man, was
I
sich
love
dahinter
that. Awesome. Well,
verbirgt.
thanks, Elaine. We got some stuff to talk
Thank
to
you.
you a
Ich
little
kenne
bit
die
later.
Spielerei
I'll be
Fable,
back.
damit hat's
All right,
offensichtlich
come on
nichts
back.
zu tun.
Right now, I'd love to bring on Naomi Kim to talk about something that's very exciting. What's up,
Okay.
Naomi?
wer ist Naomi?
Also jeder bringt
I
anscheinend
love
was
it. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good.
Ich glaube, da
I'm
geht
very
es jetzt um
excited
dieses
to be
japanische
here to
und
chat with you
chinesische
about
Release.
Fabled.
Fabled,
We have told you about this set. We know the name of it. It's been
Yes.
out there, but we are
Jetzt geht's
excited
ums
to
Eingemachte.
say that it is coming out soon.
It's coming soon, August 29th for our pre-release,
So,
and the
okay.
full release is on September 5th.
Okay, es geht aber immer noch um
Very
Very
soon.
soon,
That's right
yeah.
around the corner.
Yeah.
All right, so Fabled is really a big
September, also
step
für
for
den
the
Normalsterblichen.
Disney Lorcana trading card game. It really is the beginning of this next chapter
It really is.
of the game.
Yeah.
So what can you tell us about it?
Yeah, so Fable will mark the 2nd anniversary of Disney Lorcana trading card game already. Can't believe it's already been
Anniversary
officially
ist
2
immer
years.
dicht.
I know.
And so taking all the feedback that we've heard from the fans and the community, our teams have worked really hard to put something really special together for this set. So a lot of fun new things. And as you can see on the set art for this,
It's so good.
do you have it?
I do.
Can you show it?
Show it right now. Take a look.
Das haben sie
Die Frage ist, kommt es dann jetzt im nächsten schon oder
And
erst bei
Mickey,
Fable dann,
yes.
ne?
That's so quintessentially Disney. You hear Disney and you cannot help but think Mickey and Minnie. So we thought those
Also
were
ein
the
bisschen wieder
perfect
zurück zu den
characters to
Anfängen, so
highlight Fable.
dieses
I love how it's a call back to the
Ikonisch,
first chapter.
ja.
The brave little
Süße
sailor.
Retro
I know,
zurück.
I love that. Cool.
Diese,
so
die
good.
Filme,
Well,
wo die noch
not
nicht
only
geredet haben, wo
is
du nur
this
Musik
going to be a
hörst.
big part of what we're going to be talking about, we'll get some hints
A
of
little
a
more.
little bit later, but we also have some friends returning from earlier sets in
That's
Fabled.
right.
Yeah?
Yep.
So I want to bring out one which I know is one of your favorites.
Rockstar.
Ja, Rockstar
So good. Oh my
Style.
goodness. in all his rock star glory.
He really is a rock star.
Yeah, he's a
Right.
rock star.
I think he
Absolutely.
can play some power chords and
Die Karte
make
ist
my
in den
hair
Set
go
drin?
straight up.
Reprint? Oder?
I'd love to see that. So
Die
we
gibt's
can
ja auch,
try
die
to
Karte
make
gibt's
that
ja auch schon
All right,
als
bring Stitch on.
Enchanted.
Hey, Stitch is right here. No.
happen.
Yeah.
Vielleicht als
That would be
Iconic.
amazing.
Iconic.
Oh, awesome. So yeah, this card is going to be available in Fabled.
In Fabled, yeah. Some of your familiar favorites are coming back in Fabled,
Oder als
and we're
Epic.
excited to see the fans'
Ja.
responses to that.
Yes. We got one more, which has already been
Ich
mentioned.
kann mir vorstellen, die machen das wegen der
That's a way
Zeitproduktion.
in,
Weil die
but
ja
it is one of
ja.
my favorites.
Da ist er. Wir haben vorhin drüber gesprochen.
This
Ich habe
card
gesagt,
makes
ich
me so
brauche
happy
eine
every time I see it.
neue
It's just-
Matte,
it's
eine
happiness,
Unterlegmatte.
Und ich sagte genau mit dem
Honey
Artwork.
wizard, you can't get better than
Being
that.
able to
so
cast
schön.
spells made of honey.
Yes. Yeah.
Or is it just being able to cast spells with
Bin ich
honey?
nicht ganz firm. Weißt du, was sie
way
als
you want it.
Of
Enchanted
honey?
gibt?
I don't know.
Of
There's so
honey.
many
All
different
the
ways to make it happen.
preferences.
Ich
But
glaube
it's,
nicht.
it's
Also ich
how I
glaube nicht,
imagine
aber
it,
ich glaube
and
nicht,
there's
aber
going to
ich
be lots of
Ist auch
role-playing
vom
games
Seltenheitsgrad
with
her,
this
das ist
honey
so-
wizard in my
kann man-
mind, in my
kann man,
head
ne?
canon. for now.
Love that. Love that. Yep.
Awesome. There is also an enchanted version of this card.
There
Take a look at
is
that.
enchanted.
krass.
Look, yeah.
Die ist schick.
Heftig.
And
Wie er da so
so
sitzt und
good.
sagt so, ne? Geh
The
weg.
shine, the glimmer, the foil, it's so pretty. And our card art team did a really great
glaub, die
job
muss
of
ich
pulling that
mir
frame back a little bit more
irgendwie
to highlight more of the
spitzen.
art. So when and where we can, we move
ist die
some of the
schön.
text and the icons a little bit, again, to showcase more of that gorgeous art that Disney Lorcana is really known
Geil.
for. So we've got some beautiful foil treatments, and as soon as you get this in your hand, you're gonna love adding this to your collection.
Habt ihr auch so eine
Great.
Textur vielleicht
Speaking of collections, we already
Jetzt
kind of
wirklich
mentioned this a little bit,
so
but
cool.
this will be something that you'll be able to
Nice.
see in
Tinkerbell.
Fabled as well.
We had to bring back Giant Fairy, of course. Tinkerbell is iconic for Disney Lorcana. She's another favorite glimmer that a lot of players and fans have grown to love. So we wanted to make sure to bring her back for Fabled.
Yes, and
Auch als
a
Enchanted.
fairy that's usually about 3 or
so
4 inches
little
tall,
small.
being giant and being able to stomp
Gibt es die
on
nicht schon
this
als
ship is something that I think every parent would
Die
do.
gibt's auch als Enchanted. Aber vielleicht machen sie jetzt ein neues
That's awesome. So, in addition to these returning friends, we also have a lot of requests from you in the amazing community about other properties, other movies, other areas and
things.
characters and glimmers that might be in Disney Lorcana.
Ja, was kommt
Have you ever
dazu?
been asked that
I
question?
have been asked. That's something that we love
noch nicht
asking,
drin.
and I know for Ryan, one of the things that
vielleicht
he's
ist
always saying
Star
that people
Wars
are always
dabei.
asking him is, when are these new properties coming? This is one that I really, really want to see, and there's one that has really stood out in that mix, and we are very excited to announce for the first time ever in Disney Lorcana trading card games. We have a
Ja, cool. Wie viel Max?
Happening! I can't believe it!
Und Max. Applaus. Und wenn sie das als Pull-Up machen, als Enchanted, ne? Geil.
Finally, we've got Goofy
Really
and Max.
schöne Karte.
Oh, it's all just very, very
Ah,
good.
wer
We're
ist der
so
Typ?
excited for this.
This is awesome. I love this
so viel
artwork.
geguckt, man weiß
It
es
is,
trotzdem
of course,
nicht.
not, we're not going to show any cards right now. We'll show a lot more of the cards in which these
das
will
muss eigentlich eine
be
Karte sein.
featured
Ja,
as we
geil
get
aus.
closer to the launch of
den
Fable.
Farben her
I just want to make sure
bombastisch.
that you knew a Goofy
It's
movie
here.
is in Fable.
Die Frage ist, welche
Yeah.
So I
Farben
had
wird
to
er
share.
haben. Ich kann mir
So now
vorstellen,
that
dass
it's
es
here,
rubin
Ryan would
wird.
like to ask that this not be asked of
Und
him anymore. It is here. It is in Disney
mir vorstellen, dass sie
Lorcana.
doppelt
We're
wird.
very happy that it's here.
It's happening.
You're
It's
welcome.
happening.
Yeah.
I know. It's super cool. And it matches up with the 30th anniversary.
30th anniversary this year. Can't believe it's already 30 years.
Did you get to
30
see a
Jahre gibt
screening?
es schon.
I did
Wahnsinn.
not. I wanted to. Yeah.
All right, well,
I know a lot of our team members were able to go. So
Who's
we're
going to make it
excited.
to the Goofy movie screening? Yeah!
Aber wer gestern bisher verstanden hat,
Awesome.
das
I
Set so
can't
ein
wait.
bisschen
This is going to be fun.
Reprint.
Yes.
You're right.
Ich schätze mal
All
wegen
right.
der
So,
Set-Rotation.
those are some of the fun things that are happening with Fabled, but we also had some more to
We
talk
have
about.
even more new things to talk about. So we
Yes.
have new Enchanteds. We have a new property. We have now 2 new rarities that we're including in Fable.
Da sind sie.
New rarities?
New
Ikonisch
rarities. We have heard
und
from the fans that they really
das
want to have
zwischen
new cards to
genau,
collect, new
zwischen,
rarities to collect, and we've heard that feedback.
Legendary
and our team
und
has delivered
Enchanted.
in way above and beyond expectations. So
We're
we're
really happy.
excited to share that
They've
today.
delivered almost in an epic way.
An epic,
Oh,
maybe
das
even
Wortspiel.
iconic. I think.
Wow, those are 2
Aw.
words
like
that
two
we're
big
going to
words.
use again in the future, right now, in
Yeah,
fact.
right now.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Epic rarity.
Yeah, so let's check out this Elsa card, which is an epic.
It's so pretty.
Take a look.
Oh my goodness.
Das
The
ist jetzt
shine
die
again.
epische
Our teams
Variante.
Ja,
continue
genau.
to just
Also
outdo
es ist
themselves.
das Zeichen
You'll
unten
notice
von
that the card
Legendary,
frame
aber
is
in
Aber
a
so,
little bit
Regenbogen.
similar
genau.
to what we saw in the Enchanted cards from the first chapter. So it's what
Und die
we
ist so
referred
schön, die
to
Karte.
as the
Die würde
open
ich mir
air
groß hier
card
hinhängen.
frame. Again, showing more of that artwork. These are alternate
bräuchte jetzt
versions
einfach noch
of
mal eben, wie
existing
die
cards.
in
And we're
normal
using
aussieht.
existing art for now.
Liegt da hinten.
And more to
quasi
come
Herz.
with that, but really beautiful rainbow foil treatment. You have hollow foil on the card names as well as the icons and just a lot of really fun details. And then
Bin ich
these
ein
will
großer
be
Freund von.
more rare than legendary, but
Da
it will
haben
be
wir's.
more common
Bling.
than enchanted.
Ja, genau.
So
Okay.
it's a nice little kind of in-betweener
Guck mal,
between
es ist nicht ganz
legendary
das
and enchanted. So we're excited for
Legendary-Symbol,
people to be
aber
Aber
excited about
ähnlich. Ne?
that.
Es ist irgendwas
Yeah, so when they
mix
open up
zwischen
the package,
Extra
it'll be
Ja, genau,
in
richtig.
that slot, right?
Yes, yep, it'll be in that slot. And what's really great too is, as it is one step up from legendary, that same kind of gloss treatment that we did for legendary characters,
cool.
it gets a little nice shimmer on those
Aber
characters.
es
We've
klingt so,
done
als wenn's
that,
erst
but
bei
we've amped it
Fabled
up a little
kommt.
bit more, thanks to
Und
our
noch nicht bei
card art
Jafar.
director Shane Smith and his team.
Shane
They-
Smith!
Shane Smith! Woo! Shout
Bin
out!
ich ja gespannt, inwiefern das was
They've
mit
done a
Jafar
phenomenal
macht.
job,
Ne?
and it looks
Weil,
absolutely beautiful. You have to see this in
natürlich
real
sind jetzt
life.
alle
It
Augen
is
auf Fabled.
really, really pretty.
I love
Obwohl Jafar
the
als
video
nächstes
that can
kommt.
show all the
An die
glimmering.
wird Jafar
It
noch
looks
so
real
genannt.
good.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's epic.
Und zu Jafar habe ich noch
Right,
gar nichts
and
gesehen. Ich
there
habe auch mal
are
Spoilers
some of
gesucht,
them
aber
in
ich habe
this
nichts
set?
There are
gefunden.
18 of them in this set.
18.
Ich hatte dann nur mitbekommen,
Wow,
dass
that's
dieses
great. So a lot of
ähnlich wie bei
things
Ursula,
Yes,
dieses
a lot of
zwei
fun
Spiel
games,
gegen
yeah.
einen
Ja, ja.
We're only showing
NPC.
one right now, so we'll show a lot more
Yeah,
as we
we're
get
Das
closer.
muss man eigentlich auch nochmal
All right,
machen.
awesome. Well, you mentioned another word,
Another word.
iconic even.
Iconic.
Yeah, so what can we talk about this rarity?
Yeah, so as our teams were brainstorming and ideating around what these cards could be, really one main word kept
Langsam wird's
coming back,
unübersichtlich mit
and as
den
we were
ganzen
workshopping,
Rarities.
what, like,
Ja,
what
die
do we
Symbole
call
sind
this?
auch
And
irgendwie.
it just became the name. It
Weiß ich nicht.
became iconic, and we are so happy and excited to show this for the first time here on this beautiful display.
This iconic
They're
card.
so iconic!
Und sie sieht aus, als hätte sie
Amazing!
Nikki!
Siehst du das?
It's, and as a sneak peek, we do have.
Oh.
In
jetzt aber.
reality.
Die haben da jetzt wieder wieder.
Ooh,
Look at that. You had that in your pocket
Ah,
the
sie
whole
muss,
time?
I was very
zuhalten, weil
conscious of
damit
my
du nicht
arm
siehst,
and
was
not
der
to like
Text
move it
sagt.
around.
Ich kann mir vorstellen, dass die
And people
vielleicht,
are
wenn die
watching me
ikonisch
to make
sind,
sure they
noch
get
mal
this back.
einen
So I
krassen
will return it, I
Boost
promise, to our
haben.
production team.
Und vielleicht sind die
But
limitiert
it is
auch
absolutely
beim Spielen.
beautiful. It is
Ich bin gespannt, ob sie eine neue
alternate
Regel
versions of
dafür
existing
einführen.
cards
Die
as
werden,
well.
das werden sie nicht
And
machen.
again, Shane Smith and his team
Weil
did
dann
really,
ist
really great to even pull back the
beschränkst
strings
natürlich die
even
Leute dann,
further.
die
So
viel
again,
Geld haben,
showcasing
kriegen
more
tolle
of this
Karten.
beautiful
Das werden die
art.
nicht machen.
So it is existing versions of the card, but
Ja.
the art is full on new alternate
Ach
art.
ja,
Also,
stimmt.
So
Ich hab's ja
this
schon
one,
gelesen.
and then
Ich hab's ja
this is
hier eine
the
Karte
teaser
und
to
dann
the
als
other
ikonisch
iconic card
einfach.
for this set.
Aber ich
in
frage
our
mich,
set
warum sie
art,
es
so we
zuhält.
do have Mickey
Und
and Minnie,
es war ja
as we
auch
talked about
geblurrt.
earlier.
Ja.
So
Vielleicht ist es
we're very
eine
excited for
neue
those
Karte, die
to
es
be
auch
the
als
first two
normale Karte
iconic cards
gibt
of the
und als
set.
ikonisch.
And then
Es
what you'll
muss da
see
irgendwas
here
mit der
in
Schriftart
this
sein
beautiful
oder
animation by Josh McDowell.
ist da
There
vielleicht
you
so
go.
eine Serial-Nummer oder sowas? Das wäre natürlich noch was, ne? Wenn es die Nummer
Shane and
nummeriert
his
gibt.
team,
So
one of his
eins
designers,
von 100.
Bob Jordan, they created a custom Lore Star foil paper.
Oh,
So this is
okay.
uniquely, iconically Lorcana. You cannot find this foil anywhere else in the world except for Disney Lorcana. And
Spannend.
you can
Cool.
see this here.
Can I
you
hold
want
it?
You want to
Can
take
I
a
touch
look?
it?
Yeah, yeah.
Can I? All right, that's great.
Okay.
All right, so moving on.
We can't have nice
Oh,
things.
this is awesome. I love it.
It's so pretty.
It
yeah.
really, you can't, I mean,
Und du musst auch wieder überlegen,
yeah, holding it
wie
in
viel
person
Euro
and
hält er
seeing
da
the
gerade in der
shimmering
Hand.
effect.
Ja,
really
klar.
is
Wir
amazing.
reden bestimmt
Yes,
von,
yeah.
You'll be
keine
able to
Ahnung,
hold it
1000
one
plus.
day, hopefully, in your life.
And you'll see here the red foil that's on here. This
Yeah.
is a special effect called a 3D hot stamp. So this
Yeah,
is
hot
something that
stamp
adds
heißt, es ist
texture
erhaben,
and
ne?
extra fine details.
Yeah.
And again, we continue to level up. And we're very excited, again, for people
That's
to
great.
get these in their hands and add
nur
it to
noch
their
so ein
collection.
And we keep,
Näher
just so
könnte
everyone
für der
knows, we're
Kamera,
not
ne?
making the mechanics be a big part of this
No.
right now. We'll be showing those off later at a later time. So if you're wondering why there's all of this
There's a
hands
thumb
in
that's
front of
covering
things,
it.
yeah,
Okay,
we are
okay.
trying to make sure that we keep a surprise for everyone as they might discover this iconic
Also
card. And there's
vielleicht
only
doch
2 of them in
Serial?
this
There's
set.
only 2 of them in the set.
And I can't wait
2%.
to see them when people get the videos of them opening and seeing that pack. It's going to be so
yeah, those
delightful.
reactions are everything.
It really is,
We'll
yeah.
be waiting as well.
Make sure you
wanna
share it
find
if you
Wie
happen to
viel?
pop
8?
open an iconic.
10?
I want to see it. And
Pro Set?
share it on the
Cool, ne?
Discord channel. So join
Würde
the
ich grob
Discord
sagen.
and make sure, discard. You can discard on the Discord, but join the Discords and show us all the amazing stuff. Thank you so much. All right, for laughing at that. Thank you for laughing. We do have one more big surprise to talk about for Fabled.
We do.
Which has already been mentioned. It's
little bit.
Herding Cats. Elaine Chase loves Maleficent, and we get to have it in this set.
We do. We get to see it as this beautiful set
Ja,
chart
das habe
card.
ich gesehen. Das
Haben wir gesehen, das Artwork ist bombenmäßig.
ich glaube, das ist die
An
Promo
enchanted version
für...
even?
It is.
Keine
So
Ahnung.
this, so Maleficent was one of the first glimmers that we announced back in 2022. Can't believe it's already been so long. It's so crazy. And we thought it was a great way to bring her back. So this is the Set Champ card. There's a participation version of this as well on the screen. It's very beautiful. And yeah, we're excited for old fans and new fans to go to the local game stores and win these.
Okay, also es ist tatsächlich einfach eine
All right,
Promokarte,
so that's
die
all
man
in
kann.
Fabled.
So wie
All
bei
in Fabled.
Friday
We
Night
do have
Magic
one
zum
more very
Beispiel.
important thing to talk about with
Big
Fable.
announcement.
Schöne Karte.
Ryan Miller, who we've talked about, is one of the co-creators of the game, brand
Und
manager.
finde ich auch gut, dass sie einfach nochmal alte Karten nehmen und nochmal neues
But
Design
he
geben,
decided
neues
to call
Artwork,
in
neues
with an
Treatment.
amazing video to talk about
gut.
something that
Ja.
is extremely important for those of you who are playing in the core constructed format. It's a little something called set rotation. Ryan Miller, take it away.
Jetzt kommt's mit der
Hello,
Set Rotation.
everyone. I am Ryan Miller, co-creator and brand manager of Disney Lorcana. And as Greg mentioned, I'm here today to talk to you about set rotation. Now, rotation is something that happens in just about every trading card game, and we do it for a few reasons. First of all, as Disney Lorcana sets are launched, the pool of available cards to build your deck with gets bigger and bigger. And we want to make sure that it doesn't get too big.
Ja.
We also want to take care of our new Illumineers who have just gotten into the game and may not have access to some of
Das
those
hat mehrere
older
Gründe, ne? Design Space, also wenn du
Finally,
wenn du
it's a
1000
good way
Karten
to
hast,
keep
musst
the
du jede von
tournament
diesen 1000
environment
Karten
fresh
bedenken bei neuen
and different
Karten.
as
Auf jeden
players
Fall.
must use different strategies for their decks. Now, I want to be clear. This change is just for core constructed. That is the format we use for our tournaments, such as Disney Lorcana Challenge, Set Champs, and other tournament-style environments. So here's what you need to know. When Set 9 Fabled launches this August, we will rotate out sets
kannst-
1 through 4. That means that
Okay.
cards from
Ja, gut,
the
alles
first
klar.
chapter,
Ist ja okay,
Rise
dann
of the
hast du halt
Floodborn,
8,
into the Inklands,
8
and
kannst du
Ursul's Return
offensichtlich
will no
spielen.
longer be
Ja, genau.
allowed in your core
Und wenn
construction.
die 9. dazukommen würde,
For
fliegen
now, the
die
plan is to do
letzten
rotations annually.
4
That
raus.
means, for example, when Set 13 launches, and let me tell you what,
Yeah.
Set 13, we finally get. We're gonna have all these great cards. Anyway, when Set 13 finally launches, we'll rotate out sets 5 through 8. That would be Shimmering
Sinn.
Skies to
Ja,
the Reign
klar.
of Jafar.
Okay.
This doesn't mean that all your
Ergibt Sinn.
favorite early set cards are
Heißt, wir haben
leaving.
immer
As
eine
we mentioned
Phase, wo
before,
es nur
Fable
5
will
Sets
contain
gibt.
many of these cards,
Und
so
immer
you
eine
will
Phase,
be
wo es
allowed to
dann
use them in
8
core
gibt.
constructed. If you have a card from a set that's being rotated out but is in Fabled, you will be able to play that card.
Okay,
This
auch
has
wenn's
the
halt
added
alt
benefit
ist,
of
ne?
making
Ja,
sure
ja,
that the
okay.
card pool doesn't shrink too much in those
Achso,
first couple
Fabled ist
sets
so
after
quasi
rotation.
ein
All
Eternal
the
Ding,
cards
oder
you've
wie
seen
ist
so
das
far in
jetzt?
this video are from Fables,
Oder
but
wie
be
ist
sure to keep following us
hab
as
grad
we
nicht
release
verstanden
more
bei ihm.
Er hat
card
jetzt gerade
previews
gesagt, wenn du
closer to
in der
Fable's
aktuellen
launch. And
Set-Rotation
just to
eine
be
Karte
super
hast,
clear, I
die,
want you to
die es
remember
schon
this
früher
only
gab,
applies
dann darfst du auch
to
die
core
frühere
constructed
Version
play.
spielen. Das
If
war
you're
da.
playing with your
Deswegen
friends and family,
habe ich
you're
vorhin wirklich
playing
auch
some
richtig
other
verstanden, dass es in
format, your
Fable
cards
doch
are your
vielleicht
own,
das eine oder
and you
andere
can do whatever
Blueprint
you like.
gibt,
At
eben
this point, I
so
can
ein
hear some
paar
of you saying, but
Karten
Ryan,
mitzunehmen halt.
we want to
Zu
compete with all of our cards. And first I got to say, I can't hear you. This is a video. I don't hear you, but I bet you're saying that. And all I got to say to that is, we've got you covered. Because
klar.
when Fable launches,
Magic
we're
hat das
also going to
Eternal
launch
Format.
Infinity Constructed. With
Okay.
Infinity Constructed, cards never rotate out, so you'll be able to use all the cards in your collection.
Karten.
We'll also be supporting Infinity Constructed at Disney Lorcana Challenge, and for you store owners and tournament organizers out there,
könnte mir
you'll be able to
vorstellen,
schedule Infinity Constructed
da
events
gibt's
as
wahrscheinlich
well,
eine Banlist
because
zu,
nobody knows your
damit
community
zumindest ein
better
bisschen
than you do.
überschaubar bleibt.
And finally, as we look forward to Season 2 of Challenges, we're going to work with our organizers to make sure there's lots of Infinity Constructed side events so that there's a place for
Wir
everyone to
müssen
play
echt
with
mal wieder
all
eine
their
Runde
cards.
spielen.
Well, that's about it for me, but I do want to say that I am so incredibly proud of
Aber
how
es ist
much this
spannend.
game
Also
has grown,
One Piece
both from our
fängt ja auch
team,
gerade
we
mit
have
an.
a wonderful, amazing team,
Da hast du ja unten
but
rechts
most
mal
especially
dieses
how our
Symbol
community
mit,
has grown. And
mit
that's
den
all up to
Blöcken
you
quasi,
guys. I am so
Teufelsfrucht und dann eine
proud
1,
to be
eine 2,
part
eine
of
3 und
anything
die
that
1
brings so
rotiert
many
jetzt auch
people
als nächstes
together,
raus.
that gives so much
Du hast es ja
happiness
auch
and
hier, ne?
smiles
Man
in the
sieht es hier
world. I've
oben
just
ja
got
auch auf
goosebumps
dem
even
Ding
talking
drauf. Da
about
steht
it.
ja auch mal
So thanks
die
again
Setnummer
for
drauf.
watching.
Ja,
Thanks
das
again
ist
for
ja
playing.
ähnlich dann bei
And I'm
One
really
Piece.
excited for this next chapter as well. We're going to bring more
Bei
Lumineers to your
Pokémon sind es ja
tables,
die
more Lumineers to your
Buchstaben.
stores, and I can't wait to
Magic hat auch,
so thank you so much,
Standard.
and back to you,
Ja.
Greg.
Und
Oh,
Eternal
thank you so much,
Formate.
Ryan, for calling in and doing that from over there a week ago. You're the best. You're the best. Thank you so much. Thanks, Ryan. And, well, he mentioned something, a little thing called Infinity Constructed, and I'd love to bring on someone to talk a little bit more about that new format, Stephen Cooper.
Anderen Regeln gibt.
So we mentioned how I was the new guy, but now you're the even newer
Findest.
guy.
That's right. I have you beat by a couple weeks.
That's
but,
right, yeah.
yeah.
You're in here about
Und
a
die Frage ist,
month.
wird es dafür auch Tournaments geben?
Just
Ne?
about
Also
a month,
offizielle
yeah. Got
Champions.
hired
was sagt er eben in die
in
Richtung?
March and flew out here for the the reveal of all this and talking about competitive and organized play for Disney Lorcana.
Well, thank you for bringing the nice weather from
beautiful.
Da er
North
nur über
Carolina,
Internal
right?
spricht,
Yeah,
oder für die
Atlanta.
in dem
Close
Fall.
enough.
Close enough.
Their
yeah.
area.
All the
Da
South.
kannst du
I was
auch
going to say the
Southeast,
South, and I
yeah.
probably should have just done
Yeah.
that. Thank you for bringing the nice weather with you from the South.
Absolutely. A little bit of heat. Yeah.
Excellent. So yeah, you are
Die haben
joining
schon ein
in
geiles
talking
Büro,
all
ne?
about
Die
the
gucken da hinten
competitive
einfach
play.
aus Wasser, ey, krass.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm a new senior tournament operations manager, and with that, we might as well talk about the new format, right?
Yeah.
Which is Infinity Constructed. So with the announcement of rotation, there's going to be a lot of cards that aren't available to play in Core Constructed anymore. But we know that fans want to play with those cards, right? So we're going to be introducing Infinity Constructed, and this will be a new format that makes sure that sets will never rotate out. And all
Das
your
ist halt wie
cards from
bei
any set will always be available
Magic
to play
Constructed
in this
einfach, glaube ich, ne?
organized play
Das normale, wie
format.
hieß die?
We'll be
Nee, ist auch-
introducing
ist
it
dann
at
Eternal
challenges
oder,
later this
ich weiß
year,
nicht, Vintage
and
oder
we're
sowas,
just
also
really
wo du
excited to
alles
get
spielen
alles
kannst.
spielen
playing
kannst,
in
ne?
the
Von
new
Anfang
format.
bis Ende.
That's
ja.
great, you know, because everybody is so excited about collecting these cards. You want to be able to play them in a format that makes sense, and so Infinity is right there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
die Frage ist,
like
ne,
we said, it's a whole brand new way to play the
will
game.
er
But we're
damit
excited that
mehr
no matter
erzählen,
when you
außer
join
du kannst
Disney
alle Karten
Lorcana as a
benutzen?
new
Ja.
player, or you've been around since the beginning, you're always going to have a way to play.
Awesome. And there will be like events that will be featuring that.
Yeah, at challenges, which spoil, we'll talk about those in a little bit. But at challenge events later this year, we'll be introducing it when rotation comes out, and
Du kannst dich entscheiden, ob
just
du
keep building upon
entweder
it for years to come.
Constructed
I love
spielen
that.
möchtest,
And, you know,
mit
everybody can play their own
Rotation,
cards
oder ob
however
du
they want, whenever they
Constructed
want.
spielen
But, you
möchtest
know, here
mit
it is to be able to
allen
have it in a
Karten.
competitive
Okay.
format too. That's, you know,
great.
all the amazing things, right?
Yep.
And so we have some news about some upcoming events that are coming in next few months here. Do you want to
Yeah.
talk a little bit about the World Championship?
That one event.
That one, I know.
That
I said
one.
events.
Yeah,
but
events.
I really
but-
meant events.
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
singular.
Yeah, the one everyone's been waiting for. So yeah, we're super excited that our World Championship will be held this year, June 28th and 29th at Walt Disney World
das ist-
Resort.
das
It'll
ist
feature
so
the
geil,
top
ne?
28 players from around the world that have earned
Ja, das
invites
ist,
and
wenn ich das
spots
richtig
from
verstanden
all
habe,
these challenges
für
and
qualifizieren.
championships
Was ist denn los?
last
Ja,
year.
die sind schon eingeladen.
So.
Now, we do know that fans were really hoping to join us for this event,
Yeah.
and we would
Das
have
machen
loved
sie
that
nicht,
as
glaube
well.
ich. Die machen
But
das
for
nicht.
this first World Championship, we really wanted to focus in on that player experience and making sure that they had a VIP treatment
Da kommen
that they
28
deserve
Leute
from
und dann
kind
wird's,
of
glaube ich,
competing in all these
übertragen
events year
einfach, ja.
round. Honestly, the expectations from season one from all the fans coming
klar,
out to the
reingucken.
challenges really blew us away. And we need to
did.
kind of recalibrate those expectations. And we're still a growing team, right? We need to build up and make sure that we're kind of laying the foundation for events in years to come.
That's a really
so-
great point because you just got here,
Yeah.
right? And so
Yep.
there's a lot of work to
Bisschen
do
Futter.
for the future.
Yep.
And that the amount of people who have been participating in all these events was
Aber bisher haben
astounding.
wir
It's crazy. Like I was
Infinity
looking
ist
from the
alle
outside
Karten.
in, and I couldn't believe the amount of people that were coming to these
Ich bin
events.
gespannt, was
I
sie
can
jetzt
only
machen
imagine
bei
what it was
den
like
World
for everyone that was
Championships.
actually working.
Wobei,
on them
da ist noch
during
egal,
that
da
time.
ist Fable noch nicht raus.
Yeah,
Da kannst du
we,
eh
we
noch
have to
anspielen.
build up, and we're doing that rapidly. But I imagine in the next couple months,
Ja,
here,
da wird die
we'll
Masse
be
die
ready
gleiche
to
sein, ne? Ob du
see
jetzt
all
so
your
Infinity
smiling
spielst
faces
oder-
again and have
Ja, ja,
fans at
genau.
our
Da gibt's auch
events.
keine
I
Rotation.
love that, right. Well, the community at home, though, you will be able to watch and pay attention to all the amazing stuff that
Natürlich,
is
über
happening at the
Twitch
World
vermutlich dann, kann ich
Championship on
vorstellen.
June 28th and 29th at the Walt Disney World Resort.
That's right. Yeah, for a World Championship level event, we need a
Ich habe noch nie kompetitiv
world-class
angeschaut, von
broadcast,
daher
right? So
sollten wir mal-
we're assembling an
World
amazing
Disney
team that we'll have on screen
Land
in a
Resort,
moment,
was?
and we're also making sure that
ist das?
the non-foil promo
Ist das
card, the
Orlando,
whole new
Florida?
world, is available
Ist das
to fans
Disney
that are watching the
World?
broadcast.
Oder ist das jetzt
We'll
was
have more
anderes?
details on exactly
Disneyland
how
ist ja in
to
Paris.
earn that card, but I think we.
Disney
You want me to
World
show
ist-
it? I was
Let's
like,
show
you
it,
saw me
yeah.
reaching
I
for it. I was like,
think we have
oh,
Genau, aber
you
ich
mean
frage
this
jetzt-
card right here? Looks good, doesn't it?
It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
I know. That's going to be amazing. I can't wait to get this card. So we'll have information about
Oh,
how to
this
get
is-
this soon.
Yeah, there'll be a way to earn it. We'll put out all the details soon. Just make sure to be watching the
Also auch eine von den
broadcast.
Karten, die du gewinnen
Broadcast is
kannst.
where it's all about. So yeah, tell us a little bit
Competitive.
about what's going to be happening watching the World Championship on Twitch.
Yeah, so we have an amazing broadcast team with us. Rebecca Quest will be returning,
great.
which I feel like this wouldn't be a Disney
Ja, es wird auch
Lorcana
Deutsche
event
geben, die
without
das, glaube ich,
her.
nochmal mit
We have
kommentieren werden,
JDZ
kann ich mir
Quest,
vorstellen.
Brandon and Liam will be returning as well from the Illumineers and Let's Talk Lorcana, and then the Lorcana villain himself will also be
Geiler
coming
Name.
out to this event. So
Geiler Name,
those
Lorcana
5 people
Villain.
alone, we think that's a world-class team, and we're really excited to see them kind of cap this year and this season off.
That's fantastic, though. I can't wait to watch
Ich muss ja sagen,
along with
auch so
everybody
alles so
else.
von deren Design, das
We'll be,
gefällt mir schon sehr gut.
you know, following each of the plays that people are making.
yeah, we're very excited for it, and I think it's going to be a great
weiß nicht,
show.
wie die erste damit zu tun
We
hatte, hier
have a
für
lot of
Marketing,
details
Brand und
being
so weiter
announced on
zuständig
that
war, aber
broadcast, such as
die
when
haben
the next
schon
challenge season will begin,
stell mir
and
die
kind of what the
Designsprache.
schedule for
Ich stelle
that
mir die
will
Frage,
be.
ob
So,
die
you know,
selber
now that
absichtlich die
rotation
Sachen
is
geleakt
out,
haben,
we're actually going to be
damit du
aligning the
ein
challenge
bisschen
season
mehr Bock
with
auf diese
the
Veranstaltung
rotation
hast.
season. So
that makes
there'll be a
sense.
little bit more clarity around when
Weil
that
ich stelle mir die
schedule
Frage,
is for
da
players,
arbeiten
and we're
40
excited
Leute.
to kind of announce those details.
Und
I
dann
know
macht
you
einer
and the
Fotos.
rest of the team who have been
diesem
working
Call
hard on
werden
all
nicht
these
40 Leute
competitive
gewesen
events
sein.
for the past and now
Was
for the
passiert denn mit
future,
demjenigen?
are really excited about
Also ich, so wie ich es
announcing
mitbekommen habe,
the
waren diese
next
Leaks aus so
chapter
einem
of
hier
competitive
für
events
Local Game
at
Stores.
Worlds. So
Und die
Great way to
kriegen
put it,
Greg.
natürlich auch mal die Daten oder die Infos
Great.
vorweg.
Awesome. Well, that is really, really exciting. I can't wait to learn more when we watch at Worlds. Thanks a lot, Coop, for being out here and joining
Sie
this
hängen
amazing
noch.
team and flying up and being, bringing the nice weather with you.
Thanks, Greg. Appreciate it.
Um das Böse zu meinen, wir haben
Awesome.
nicht
All right, well, thanks,
bekommen,
Coop.
außer
I
dass
want
es
to
dazu
bring back
auch
on Elaine.
Wettkämpfe geben wird,
It's like you were just here.
Organized Play geben wird.
It feels like
die
it's
schon
been
wieder.
a lifetime, Greg, really. It's been
Die
so
Brand
long since I
Managerin.
last saw you.
Did you win the
davon
Pack Rush
gesprochen.
game that you were playing over there?
I did.
Nice,
Yeah.
excellent. All right, well done. One cool thing that you've been talking about is that there's been a wonderful amount of play happening with Arcasia's Island,
Ja.
That's right.
including all of the pets, all the amazing
There are cats.
cats. I know, that's what I was trying to...
Arcasias
Talking
heißt
about
es, nicht
cats again.
Arachiels.
There are many
Arcasias.
Die Deutschen wieder, ne?
And there's so much
Arcasias.
innovative deck
Wir merken
building
uns das,
that's going on
Arcasias.
Right,
now.
the dual links.
Yeah, the dual inks, and there's all kinds of new deck types that are happening. But a part of the reason why we've been able to really open up
Steht
the
hier
environment
vorne
like
übrigens
this is
auch,
because
kurz
we just
Werbung
had
zu
a
machen.
glow up moment. We just banned a couple of cards for the first time.
Display,
right?
Display,
Yeah.
du
few
gibst
weeks
das Case
ago,
davon.
yeah,
just a
Machen
few
wir
weeks
auch
ago.
I was
demnächst.
thinking when we were talking about this that this is really kind of feels like another next chapter moment where we're becoming a real boy.
Yeah, we're coming to our own, right?
Yeah.
Between rotation and card bannings, like these are things that a mature TCG does to help curate the play environment,
Was
to
genau
make sure
jetzt?
it's fun, to make sure it's open, to
Ja,
make
dass
sure
sie
it
jetzt die
spurs
Set-Rotation
innovation,
einbauen
right?
und dass es
It really
trotzdem
just
auch
makes it the
Bannlisten
best
gibt.
experience for our players, right? I like to say that if the game design team doesn't have any bans at all, they're not pushing hard enough, right? Like you got to push the edges a little bit. And if you play
Sie
it too
redet
safe,
gerade
right,
gut,
you know, there's no bans at
warum
all.
sie
So
trotzdem
the
Bans
best play environments to me are
einführen,
ones
trotz
where
der
you have to ban
Set-Rotation.
a few cards every once
Weil
in
ich
a while.
meine,
Like we want to make
bei
sure, you know, we don't
Pokémon
want
ist
to
es
get
zum
to a
Beispiel so,
world
du
where
hast
we're
keine
banning tons of
Bannliste,
cards all the
sondern
time.
ausschließlich die
But
Set-Rotation.
just a couple of them here
Egal
and
wie
there,
gut
just
eine
to
Karte
curate
ist.
that play environment, to
Und
make
hier
sure
gibt's
it's
jetzt
the
beides.
best it possibly can be. Like that's when you hit the sweet
And
spot.
to make it more fun for
Yeah.
everybody, right?
Yeah.
To have more
Exactly.
variety,
Also man merkt
have
schon,
more
dass es-
innovation,
wobei ich
have
auch,
new deck strategies be
gefühlt
viable and
gar keine
feel
Übersicht
like
habe,
they
wie das
compete at
aussieht
the
mit der
highest level.
kompetitiven
That's
Szene bei
exactly
Pokémon.
right.
Da ist doch die
Another moment where we're
Sammlerszene
listening,
viel größer
to
als
the
die
community and
kompetitive.
making
Ne?
sure,
Bei Lorcana
that,
sind, glaube ich,
they
auch viele
know
dabei,
that
die
we're
das
paying
zocken.
attention to everything that they're doing from their game stores
Da
to
sind, glaube ich,
their-
deutlich
to
weniger
their,
Sammler als
family
Zocker
games
That's
at home.
exactly
Wie ist
right.
das bei Yu-Gi-Oh?
And
Da
it's
gibt's nur
important
eine
to note,
Bannliste,
we
glaub
talked
ich.
about
Da
Infinity
gibt's keine
Constructed
Set-Rotation.
earlier.
Yeah.
Infinity Constructed will have its own separate
Also
ban
es gibt
list,
auf jeden
right?
Fall eine
And so there'll be
Bannliste,
lots of
Rotation weiß
ways
ich
for
nicht.
people to play all the kinds of decks that they want to and have lots of opportunity for cool new deck building
Und Magic
innovation
hat das im Standard, glaube ich, auch
across
nicht
all
eine
these different
Bannliste. Ne?
formats.
That's great.
Im Standard
That's
gibt's
great.
nur
Yeah,
die
and we'll
Rotation,
do
oder?
a really good job of making sure we're
Aus dem
communicating
Standard?
all those different ways to play, all those different formats. Again, I mentioned the Discord, but sign up, join that, and join the community.
Okay,
and
also
the
wir sollen auf jeden Fall in den
conversation
Discord rein,
around,
habe ich jetzt
all the fun
verstanden.
stuff
Ja,
that's
okay.
playing, and we'll make sure that it is as fun and engaging for you as we can.
Yeah, that's right.
That's awesome.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks, Elaine.
Thank you,
Also
Greg.
sie war
I
jetzt
can't
dafür
wait
da,
now
um
to
uns
talk
zu
about, you
erzählen,
mentioned the Reign of
dass das
Jafar
total
pre-release.
sinnvoll ist,
It's coming
dass es
very
eine
soon.
Rotation und
I'm going
eine
to bring back
Bannliste
on
gibt.
Naomi
Okay.
to
Sounds
talk all
good.
about Reign of Jafar.
Thank you.
All right, thanks,
Oh, und
Elaine.
jetzt wieder spannend. Nächstes Set.
Da ist sie.
Jafar.
Bisher die meisten Infos rausgehauen.
Awesome. Well, yes, it is time for,
Time for the Reign of
set
Jafar.
8.
Zack!
This guy.
Look
Look
at
at
this
guy.
Als
Check him
Matte
out.
auch
Oh, it's
nice.
beautiful.
It's his crown, his realm.
His crown, his realm. Nice
Jo.
brand touch. It's very good.
I'm stealing your thunder, though.
Finde ich auch einen schönen,
Talk a little bit
ehrwürdigen
about what
Nachfolger
is
für
exciting
Ursula.
about this amazing set.
Yeah, so in Arcasia's Island, we met Arcasia. We learned about dual ink casting. We met some cute and adorable animal critter glimmers. And in that, behind the scenes, Jafar has been putting together his schemes
The whole time?
the whole entire time. You
So
didn't
geil,
see
dass
it
sie eine
coming.
Geschichte
The
dazu
Sharp
haben, ne, zu
Eagle
jedem
Eye
Set.
fans, they did see it coming. But he has now,
job.
he has now officially reforged forged the Hexwell crown, which fans will recognize as something that Ursula used in the Illumineers
Ja,
quest
hat er ja auch
Deep
so eine
Trouble, as
Krone
well as
gehabt.
Ursula's Return.
Yeah.
That gave her phenomenal power. And now that Jafar has now reforged this, he has this power and he has taken over Arcasia's beautiful island. The green, the lushness, the cute animal critters. Nothing bad has happened. No animals were harmed in the making of that set. But now Jafar has taken over, and instead of the lush, beautiful green, we're seeing sandy dunes and desert. It's a huge contrast. And he has made his palace as opulent. You know, it's Jafar. He's going all out with the gold, all these cool details. He's got sand snakes. Like he's sitting pretty. Like it's sand snakes. Yeah, a lot of fun details. He's created illusions. And he's doing all of this. He's setting up obstacles now as well to protect the crown. Keep a close eye on that.
And you mentioned the red. I mean, you can really see that in all the packaging, all of the card booster packs.
Yes.
They look
Aladdin war ja auch
They
schon
look good,
rot.
and that's a huge shout out to our packaging team led by Sophia Shimamura, who we called out
Aber
before.
ich kann mit
Shout
Jafar
out.
ja schwierig in grün vorstellen.
But they've taken elements of the narrative, so the illusions with the sand, and then of course you can't have a Jafar set without some scarabs as well. So little hints of that in the packaging, and everything turned out so beautiful. This is the first time, like you said, we're using red, and I see
I know, right?
You're ahead of this. I love this. You're ready to go.
Yeah, right.
But this is the first time we have red as kind of that focal, not kind of. It
Ja,
is that
dieses
red focal color.
I love the red,
gegen
red and gold.
den
It pops
NPC.
Red
so
and
much.
gold, it's beautiful.
Aber
So
war
this
das
is
bei
because it's the
Ursula auch schon
culmination of
eine
the second arc
richtige
here. We have
Verpackung?
another
Ja,
Lumineers
da.
We
quest.
have another Lumineers quest.
Palace Heist.
Die habe ich tatsächlich.
Müssen wir
Yeah,
holen.
we're very
Sollen wir?
excited about
Machen wir
this.
auch.
We've taken a lot of feedback from you, the fans, and the
Und dann
community.
Das soll auch
based
tatsächlich
off
ganz
of
gut
the
sein.
Lumineers Quest Deep Trouble that came out with Ursula's Return. We have heard your requests, we have heard your feedback, and as you see here, we have a box where you can put all your components, all your game pieces back in, and you can store it. You can put it on your shelf. You can
Sieht
take it out
schon
whenever you want to
geil
play with
hochwertig aus, ne?
family and friends. This was
halt wie ein Spiel.
one of. I love you keep bringing out
Geil,
the
wie alles
components.
aussieht.
I know, 'cause
It
they
just
look
keeps
so
giving.
good.
There's more and more.
I love deckbox.
And yeah, you see the beautiful
shit.
card back design for Jafar scenario deck that we have in here. Just a lot of really great features, and the biggest
Ich finde
feature
diese
here.
Dinger ja
It's
geil.
cardboard,
Die
people.
Cardboards.
We got it for real.
Wirklich aus Pappe.
Not a paper play mat.
It's not that, right? Look, and
Es ist ja immer noch
artwork
das
is
art
great
on
on
the
the
back,
back.
right?
Can I say,
Kann man auch
Ravensburger
als
has some
Unterlage
of the
nehmen,
best
ne?
boxes in the business.
Oh, yeah.
They are just amazing.
Ich finde ja immer nett, dass sie das auch immer so als
It's so good.
Sparvariante
I know,
in
right?
Index drin haben.
I love
aber
it.
so
So
ist das
you can play this cooperatively.
Cool. This is our cooperative game for Lumineers Quest, and as opposed to the Lumineers Quest that came out with Ursula's Return Deep Trouble, instead of fighting a big bad, you're not fighting Ursula directly, or you're not fighting Jafar directly in this case.
Sondern?
You're pulling off a heist. So he has his crown. We need to take that crown from him. So you're working together with your family.
heißt
and
es, da
friends.
gibt's so
You
einen
can do it
Einbruch
yourself if you
quasi?
want it. Good, best of luck.
So ein bisschen Ocean's
And
11.
you're stealing the crown back and forth from each other,
Und,
and it's just a really
okay.
fun new way to play.
Ist ein bisschen wie bei
It's
Mario
something new
Kart,
that
wenn
we're doing
du
with the
diesen
cooperative
Stern
games,
bei
and
diesen
Lumineers
Challenges
Quest are really
machst, wo du
great in
gegenseitig
that it
abschießen musst,
helps
damit
to
du den
bring
Stern
people
hast.
together. You
Kennst du
play
das?
together,
Sag mir nichts.
Sagst du nichts? Okay.
and it's just something that we hope to reiterate on future Lumineers Quests as well.
I love
Ist
that.
so ein
I love
bisschen
that. I can't
wie
wait to get it.
Monarch
Again, the
bei
components
Magic.
just look so
Ja.
amazing,
Beautiful.
right?
Ich
Got
hab
tough
die Krone.
boxes,
Ja.
got
Two
Werde.
decks,
Yeah.
right? We've got some real cardboard chits and such
Ja,
good
cool.
stuff. The scenario deck in
Ja,
here
richtig
is
geholt.
fantastic.
Check.
I can't wait to play that. You want to play that
Good,
later?
good. Yeah, let's do it.
Ich hätte jetzt
I
gerne
love
gesehen,
it.
was so
Get into
drin
it.
ist
And then
in
we'll
den
watch
Karten.
you actually store all the components
In
away,
one
because now
box?
you
Wait,
can.
what? No,
Yeah.
we can?
You can.
No.
Look, the board
No.
fits in. Look at this.
Oh my God, Sham, what?
Sieht echt schick aus, ne?
Wow,
Und
I want to put
wenn
this on
sie
my
uns
shelf.
hören-
It looks amazing.
Ready
Sagt
to
ja, ne?
play.
So
Oh, you want to
bedeutet,
play?
deswegen
Oh, take it
kommt
off the
das
shelf
jetzt.
and then we can play.
Können wir davon ausgehen,
I love
irgendwann in den
that. That's so
zukünftigen
great.
Sets wird es auch nochmal sowas
Good
geben.
stuff all around.
Yes.
But of course, there are also amazing cards that we want to preview for you.
review,
Wirklich,
yeah.
nur Spoiler.
All right, we're going to start
Preview.
off with the man himself.
The man himself.
Jafar.
Check it out.
Jafar-Karte,
You
ja.
cannot.
Jafar.
Yeah.
Dann haben wir Charakter, Questen, die
should be like a
Karten ziehen und dann die Auswahl, ob du eine
Jafar is so mean.
Karte
The villain
abwirfst.
we love
Du
to
musst
hate. Oh my goodness, yeah.
choose.
Like we love this
Ah, ja,
card
sorry.
so
Und
much.
dann
So it
sucht er eine
looks
Karte aus,
familiar,
wirft sie
right?
ab
This
und
is
dann,
the
wenn
set
es eine
art.
Illusion war,
And it's just something
dann
that's
passiert
absolutely
irgendwas.
spectacular.
Ach,
Christian
stimmt,
Romero
auf die
did an
Illusion,
amazing
ne?
job with the art. Yeah, this is something very beautiful
Das war diese
that
Geschichte
we
von
want to
wegen,
add. Not only to
Illusionen können
play,
nur einen
but
Hit,
to
dann
play.
gehen die weg, egal wie viel die Power die haben.
It's so
Da war irgendwas.
snakes, a
The
lot of
snake- the
snakes.
sand snakes.
Oh, can't believe it. But he
Charlie
has
zeigt sie
some
noch.
illusions at his
Yeah.
beck and call.
He
Genau, die haben
does.
die
He
Vanish.
creates these illusions to help
Vanish.
protect him and his crown.
Wenn der
So here we have an
also
illusion
wenn er
of the
ausgewählt
magic
wird.
carpet.
Choose
Very
for
beautiful.
an
You see the
action.
sand swirls. It's very fancy.
So it's
Kann
not
also
actually the magic
herausfordernd
carpet,
sein.
it's an illusion of the.
illusion of the magic.
Aber auch sowas wie zum Beispiel macht 2 Schaden darauf.
Oof. But that's fun that he gets to control these.
Yes, yeah. This is his
Bin ich
way
sehr
of kind
gespannt,
of taking
die
what
nicht
zu
he
schnell weg
knows
sind
and
dann
what
am
he's
Ende,
good
ne?
at, and
Die werden
he's
natürlich
making
von den
sure he's
Stats
using all
her
his tools
geiler
and powers
sein.
to try to
So ein
defeat
bisschen
the
die
Lumineers and
Power
Glimmers
Limits
that
ein
are trying to take that
bisschen
crown from him.
And sometimes it works
austesten.
better to have illusionary servants rather than the real thing.
Oh, yeah.
As you
Yeah.
can tell from this Palace
Ja,
card.
Ja, 1 für
Palace
1,4.
guard, yes,
So
that's
nämlich.
definitely something that's needed. You see, there's a cool little image.
Das heißt aber,
in
du
the
kannst
back-
mit
in the
denen
background there.
angreifen,
We'll
ne,
let-
weil es geht ja
we'll
nur
let the
darum,
fans,
wenn ein Gegner die
kind of parse out
auswählt,
those
dann ist das
details, but a
Problem.
lot of fun
Aber du
imagery, a
kannst
lot
mit
of fun
der
creatures, a lot
questen
of
gehen,
fun
du kannst mit der
illusions that are
angreifen,
created
ist
for
alles
the
okay,
set
kannst mit der auch
that we're
Schaden
excited for the
machen,
fans
wunderbar.
to take
Gerade in
a
den
peek
ersten
at.
Zügen,
And I
wenn
love
du
the
jeder 2
flavor text
Einser
here.
hast,
All
kannst du
the
damit
power
direkt
of the
holen.
normal guards with
Das
none of the
trotzdem nur eins.
insolence.
Yeah,
Und er
Jafar
kann
doesn't
natürlich
like
die Karte dann
He really
trotzdem
is.
nicht
It's
nutzen,
very-
aber wenn
it's
er
own
jetzt sagt, ich
character
fordere heraus, musst du ja
Against
trotzdem erschöpfen,
insolence.
dann kannst du sie in dem Zug halt nicht fürs Questen nutzen.
It's not one of
Das
his
ist quasi
strong
wie
suits. All right. Well, we got some
Trade.
of the
Du kannst
villains
jetzt
and the
nichts
hench
machen in der
illusions
Runde, aber die andere
out
Karte ist
there.
auch weg.
But we
Du
also have some
verlierst noch
heroines.
nichts.
We have heroines. We have
Yes.
Vanellope.
Das sehen
She's
wir ja
driving
wieder.
through all
Man
these
kennt
crazy
sie ja
obstacles that
schon.
Jafar has put in.
Haben
And
wir
there's
gerade auch
laser
erst in dem
snakes.
Video
That's my
aufgemacht.
favorite part of this
Richtig.
card. There's laser snakes.
Laser snakes.
Laser snakes.
Oh man, I mean, lasers and snakes are bad, but you put them together,
It's pretty special.
not good. But they might be able to toast some of the marshmallow.
Das ist eher
So it
On a
might make
go-kart,
it-
I just
Eins
drive
und
it
die
Yeah,
back.
it might make it a little bit more tasty. I
Gewesen.
don't know. We'll see.
Das ist schon
That's awesome. I
unangenehm.
can't wait to see her played. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, good
glaube, das
stuff.
ist
All
auch so
right.
die
Well, and then of
Style, die ich mir
course we
wünschen
have
würde für
because
solche
it's
Charaktere.
of the same property, perhaps.
Yes, we
little
have
jazz.
Jasmine here and her
Shift 2,
beautiful,
okay, kannst du
beautiful
also
cape. I
quasi
want that. I
draufspielen.
really want to make that
Und
somehow.
immer wenn dieser
And
Charakter
there's a
festgelegt,
hand that's
kannst du
reaching
dir
out. We
aus
don't
3
know who
Karten
that
deines Decks
is, but
angucken.
that's, yeah,
Kannst
let
einen
us know
Ellie-Charakter
who you think that
vorzeigen.
is.
Okay, well, we'll see. I
Und
don't know.
dann kann ich es nicht mehr
We'll
lesen.
be able to figure that out. But
Also,
one
Pause
more
drücken,
heroine
kurz
I wanna
durchlesen.
show off.
Look
Heroine.
how
Rapunzel.
Rapunzel mit
Heroin.
Evasive,
Hair.
okay,
Hair.
alles klar. Und immer
Took
wenn
you
der
all
Charakter
too
questen
long.
geht,
No, you got
kann
it immediately. We're like, that was
der
not funny.
ausgewählte Charakter
That's
des
why we're
Gegners
not laughing.
nicht questen.
Ich meine, das natürlich.
But this is
aber
our
ich-
legendary Rapunzel, the high climber.
Ist
She's got a lot of
quasi
hair,
das
and of course
Gegenstück
we
zu
know
Elsa,
she
die
uses that
sagt,
to
der
swing
kann
and
nicht irgendwie
do a lot of fun
angreifen oder so,
things.
also
And
wird
here she's
erschöpft.
climbing, she's using that hair.
Da kann die immer noch
trying to grow
angreifen,
my
aber
hair out
zumindest nicht
that
questen.
long. We'll see how
You'll
that
get
works
there.
out.
You'll get
One
there
day,
one
one day.
day.
I am
Yes.
hopeful.
Yeah.
But this turned out so beautiful, and yeah, this is just,
Wobei der
it
Robin
speaks
auch
more and
trotzdem
more
4-5er
to all the
Statline
details
hat,
that
aber
our
Bin gespannt, wie die
creative
in der
team and our card
Enchanted-Version
development team
aussieht.
has really been putting together.
Gibt's da von
and
der
working together
zwingend
with the
eine
Disney team on,
Enchanted-Variante?
so we're very
Das wär
excited
schön.
about how beautiful this turned out.
We'll check back in
that's
next
it.
time we do one of these to see how long your
Okay.
hair has grown.
Yeah,
since
we'll
then.
measure that out.
Yeah,
I
right,
like
right.
it.
We'll make sure it's an ongoing thing. But of course, those are one version of those cards, but we also have enchanted versions.
Enchanted, look how beautiful we have our Jasmine Steady Strategist Enchanted card. Ooh.
Alle Charakter
Yes,
in die
this
Hand packen
art
und den
is
Rest
absolutely
unter
beautiful.
des
It's
Decks.
one of
Ja,
my
in
favorite
irgendeiner
pieces
Form.
Die
yeah,
ist
one of
schon
the
schick.
favorite
Also
enchanted art
ich fand, es
pieces.
gab zwischendurch auch Enchanted, die
My
waren einfach
Court
nicht
and
vom
his
Stil her
team did a
meins, die
really
waren
great
trotzdem
job
schick,
of
aber
taking
einfach
those
nicht.
elements again from the
Der
set.
Geschmack ist doch
So we
subjektiv.
have some sand
Die ist schick.
inspiration, the hourglass
Geil,
inspiration
das
that we
mit
know
dem,
is really
mit dem
pivotal
Tiger,
and
mit
key
dem
for
blauen
Jafar's
Tiger. Die
story.
Farben sehen
And
einfach
taking all those elements
saugeil
and making
aus.
something
Auch
truly
dieses
magical
Gold
and beautiful
drumherum.
for the set.
Mega.
And there's scarabs. Look, you can see
There's-
scarabs.
I know, the
Scarabs.
scarabs are flying. You got the gold details. It's very nice.
I
Das
love
ist
it.
schon schick.
I mean, looking for that card for sure.
Yes.
But we got these
müssen wir was
properties which
breaken,
have
ich
been
sehe schon.
in Disney Lorcana TCG before, but we
Yes.
also have some new properties.
We've got a new property. Little did you know that we had cute, adorable woodland creatures in the background.
Woodland creatures.
Woodland creatures.
It's from Bambi.
It's from Bambi.
Oh, that makes sense.
They're so cute.
Bambi an sich. Klopfer.
We love the audience. We love you
Yes,
guys.
thank you so much. You
Yeah.
guys knew what we were going to be showing.
Yeah.
So.
When we play another
It's like they knew.
It's like they do. It's like they worked on these cards.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh,
that's
But
awesome.
we feel like this
Immer
is a
gut.
really great bridge between Arcasia's
Wie heißt es
Island, where we
denn
first
noch?
introduce these cute, cuddly critters.
Nicht cycling,
And then you
sondern-
see in the card art that you see more of those
Ja,
fans.
ich weiß.
Again, Jafar's kind of
Ich weiß,
influence
was
is
du
coming
meinst.
through.
Ich würde sagen,
and you see Bumper
Vorhersehung
putting up
oder
his
nee,
fighting
irgendwie
pose.
sowas.
Ja,
He's ready to
das
take
Scry.
it too far. No,
Scry.
he doesn't.
Das ist hervorragend.
So we're excited for
Ilse.
players to love seeing Bambi
Ilse.
for the first time, and then adding those cards to
Reign
their
of
decks.
Sweet. All right, well, I'm going to add that to my cat and skunk deck that that I'm working on.
Love this.
Awesome.
Best
All right.
theme ever.
Würde ich jetzt sagen,
And then we
nichts
also have some
Spannendes
really
dabei.
loyal characters showing up as some promotional cards. So yeah, what can you tell us
In
about Pluto
Rot,
here?
genau.
Tried and
Happy
true.
Helper. When,
Tried and
Warum ist das
true.
rot?
So during all of Jafar's shenanigans, we still have Pluto here at our side, always loyal, always tried and true. You'll see here on this promo card that there's some red highlights and details,
Ja,
and even
warum?
do you guys see that there's like a snake outline here? It's really, really cool. That's something that's made special for
Ja,
these promo
wenn man genau
cards
hinguckt,
that you
unten
can get
im
at select Ravensburger sponsored events and promotions.
Oh, that's so cool. All right, well, people are going
really
to
cool.
want to get their hands on this.
Absolutely.
Okay, das ist einfach eine
Very excited about
Promo-Variante.
this next one,
Excited.
right?
Keine,
Are we
keine
going to...
regeltypische.
Pull the lever.
Auch eine
I
Promo.
love Emperor's New Groove. So when we saw that this was the pre-release event promo, so when you go to participate in a pre-release event for Reign of Jafar,
Okay.
this is the amazing promo card that you will receive. It's so good. Look at
Also die
it.
kriegt man auf jeden
It's
Fall,
just-
wenn man an einem
you can't help but
Promo-Event
hear that in
teilnimmt.
her voice.
Pre-release.
So
I know.
Sorry.
And my house rule is that whenever you play
3,
this card,
2
you have to say
ziehen
it just like you do.
oder die anderen schmeißen einen ab.
Yeah, right.
I love it.
And
It's
if
very
you don't,
good.
Ich liebe flexible Geschichten.
Ooh,
that's the rule.
that's a little.
All
I
right.
like that.
I also love that it's dual ink. We're
It
bringing
is
lots of
dual
dual
ink,
inks
yeah,
here.
where we introduced dual ink casting in the last set, and we're blowing it out even more in set.
Ist ja noch ein bisschen gespalten. ob
Love
das
it.
gut ist
All
oder
right, we
nicht.
got
Du wirst natürlich
another
ein bisschen
fun
unflexibel. Du
promo,
kannst halt
which
nur im
plays
Zweideck
on
spielen.
a classic character.
Du
Look
kannst
nur
how
den beiden
pretty
Farben.
she
Genau.
is, mini daring defender.
She's kicking some butt in this one.
She is, and she's
Auch
catching
mit
those
Rot.
cute little critters.
Krass.
They're always
Du
they're
kriegst
everywhere. The cute little
eine
critters are everywhere. You might not
Herausforderung
see them,
für
but they're
jeden
everywhere.
They are cute.
Am Ende sind
Yeah.
8-1.
And then you see that
8-1
she's
wieder nicht.
protecting
Nee,
them
das ist
from
aber
Jafar's
7-1.
stand
Ja, ja.
influence again. So again, a lot of great thematic team.
Gibt es Möglichkeiten? Ja, doch, gibt es Möglichkeiten.
Thematic
Machen wir mal ein
ties
bisschen
that
die
our
Dings,
teams are putting together in all the card
Was
art.
meinst
You
du?
see where I was trying to go with
Die-
that.
Den
I
Widerstand?
like thematic teams too.
thematic
Like, we
teams.
make a
Gibt's
lot
auch,
of
ja.
Yeah, we do have a
Robust
theme
zum
team, so shout out to
Beispiel.
James Watson and team over there.
Aber
We're
das
ready, guys.
ist nicht
Also ich meine, die machen richtig Spaß.
But this is our buy a box promo. So you buy a booster display box and you receive this promo.
That's
klar.
Das ist neu.
I have a baby bunny in
gab's
my
vorher nicht.
backyard right
Ich
now,
meine
and
nicht,
I
wenn du
would
jetzt ein
defend
Display
it
kaufst,
just
das
like
was
Minnie.
Oh, bitteschön.
Love that. Awesome. All right, we have another
Look
pack
how
here.
pretty. Yeah.
Lady.
So again, continuing the cute and the
Von
cuddly.
Susi
We
und
had to
Strauß.
bring in
Ja.
Lady.
The
She's
cute
so
and the
pretty.
cuddly.
And yeah,
Susi und
again,
Strauß.
more on the Jafar details that you get on this promo card. This is going to be a weekly
also
play
dieses
promo,
Rot ist
one
einfach
of
nur
3, which I know
Promo
you've
Jafar.
got the 2
I
other
got
ones
two
over
more
there,
to
so we're
show.
going to go through all of them. But these are ones that you can get in your weekly store play, and we're excited to see people play for these and add these to their deck.
I love that. I love that. She is a decisive
Also wenn du
dog.
da,
She's a decisive
du kannst das
Everyone
Gegenstück
knows
zu
that.
heiß
Yep.
zu Friday Night Magic.
right.
Wenn du
All
daran
right, and
teilnimmst,
we do
kannst
have
du
another one.
We had to do Aladdin. Look how
der-
cool his outfit is.
Okay,
It's so cool.
It is very cool,
That's
right?
very cool.
Trying to defy
Immer wenn du
Jafar.
einen
Exactly. He's not going down without a
questen
fight.
gehst,
And
kannst
then
du
you
2
can
Schaden
see
von
in
dem
the
wegmachen.
background. Can you
Finde ich ja
see
spannend,
on
dass
that
er
side of
selber
the
nicht
card?
LA ist.
I can. No.
There's some silhouettes of other
ist auch ein
characters.
Prinz.
So those kind of
Ja,
Easter
aber
eggs
das
and
wäre
nuggets
die,
as the
die
teams are
Kombo
working
zwischen
together. Our
Jasmin und
narrative team,
ihm.
our game design
Man
team,
würde
our
die auch
creative
wahrscheinlich auch mit
teams, they
zusammenspielen,
really
weil ich
work
jetzt nicht
together
die
hand in hand.
Farben
And how
von
do we
Jasmin noch
put
im
these
Kopf
Easter
habe,
eggs
aber
of the
müsste wahrscheinlich
narrative, of
ähnlich
the
sein.
story, really make that scene
war
together in
blau-grün.
the
Okay.
card art. So a lot of fun Easter eggs for fans to find.
A 1/9 card with bodyguard.
That's
going to be
intense.
important.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know, right?
Yeah.
All right, can't wait to see the decks and how that's used. All right, we got one more really
Last
fun
one.
puppy.
Oh, I know we all love dogs, so this one we were like, we have
Why
to,
you have
we have
another
to
puppy
showcase here.
character
And
and
again,
play this
speaking to the
card,
details that we get, you see
eine
Jafar's palace in the far
zusätzliche-
corner.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a lot of
Legende
sand for the
questen
dog
nehmen.
to play with, so
Das
obviously they love
kann
digging. So we're
unangenehm
just
werden,
like,
vor allem
this
kostet
is so
ein, ne?
perfect. This is
Ja.
quintessentially a dog, and this is Patch.
I want to recruit Patch
Wort
for our
heißt einfach,
palace.
sie kann nicht mit
Oh, that's a good
Fähigkeiten
idea.
Right,
ausgewählt
into
werden,
the
ne? aber
thing,
Angriff
and then
Leben
I
geht.
wish
Ne?
our dog was here so that they can
I
interact.
Das ist das
know.
Gegenteil
She was here a
von
second
Event.
ago.
Wenn das, wenn die natürlich Evasive hätte, ne?
Patch and the dog.
Aber dann wär's zu stark.
Awesome. All right, well, that's some amazing stuff happening for Reign of Jafar. We've got even more exciting news and more cards to preview all around the community, especially on our Discord and on our Twitch channel. So
krass.
please sign up for the Discord. Watch
Discord?
on Twitch.
Jetzt-
We'll be
jetzt.
previewing a whole bunch of Reign of Jafar cards as we get closer to the release.
That's soon, end
I
of the
know,
month.
right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Aber ich
All
muss sagen,
well,
es ist jetzt noch
we've
nicht so
talked
viel mehr
about
Neues da, wie
Set,
das, was
8.
schon
We've talked
vorgespoilert
about
wurde.
Set 9.
Nur, dass
Wir
man sie
haben,
jetzt
wir haben
Set
jetzt
Set
Set Rotation
Okay.
und Infinity
Yeah.
Play. Also
All right, well, I think maybe we
Should
should.
we? Should
wir
we?
haben
All
die
right,
zwei
let's-
neuen
I think you're the
Seltenheitsgrade.
director of
ein bisschen mehr
communications.
gesehen.
For now. Yeah, we'll have our set art for the next set coming in set
Das ist
day.
fürs Fable-Set. Nee, das
Nach
ist
Fable.
danach. Das ist danach, ja.
This is going to be Q4 2025.
Whispers in the well. It's not too scary, we promise. But we are meeting some new types of
Ist Eisesbrunnen.
whispers are a new ethereal ethereal type of
Was
glimmer
für
that
viele
we
Leute
have
einfach
discovered
Englisch erzählen, ne?
somewhere in the great illuminary. So in this set, there's a mystery that surrounds where these whispers came from. Why are they here? How did they get here? And that's a adventure that we're excited to embark
Mit
on with all
Ariel.
of you
Und wer ist
in
das da
Q4
rechts hinter mir?
2025. And for
Oder
this
ist es ein
set,
Mini?
we are happy and excited to announce that there are 2 properties that we're sharing right now. One is one that we shared at D23 last year. The Black Cauldron feels like it'd be a really good property.
Oh, that's awesome.
Was kommt da noch
Black
dazu?
Cauldron,
Oh,
right?
right.
Yeah.
I love fantasy.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
perfect, right?
It's going to be really
So that's why
fun.
Mickey's like doing his investigating
investigating,
here. He's trying to light his
yeah.
path, light your path.
Light your,
My path or
your
your path?
path.
Oh,
Our
my-
path.
Light your path.
We light paths together.
We got to workshop that.
We're going to workshop. And then another one that we're really excited to announce is gargoyles. That's one that so many fans have asked about. Gargoyles, you guys. Gargoyles.
That's cool.
That's very cool.
Wow.
More
All right.
information to come in the future, but yeah, gargoyles and Black Cauldron.
All right, this is coming
very
Q4
fun.
2025.
Black Cauldron kann
Look
ich jetzt
for
nicht
it.
viel
It's
mit
going to be fun.
anfangen.
So good.
Yeah, right.
Ist das
So many
ein
thematic elements in
Disney-Film
here.
oder?
Yeah, check it out.
Mit
Check it out.
Mickey?
Awesome. All right. Well, you know, that's a lot of new properties. We've
of new
talked a lot
stuff,
about new
yeah.
properties. I'm checking
finde witzig, Sie
online
haben
all of
Obstacles
this.
nur ganz
You
kurz
know,
als
social
Wort
media.
genannt,
People
aber
are
nicht
always asking. There's
erklärt.
this one account that's always asking
Wir haben vorhin erst noch
about
gesehen,
specific
dass bei
characters. Is it
Locations
in
eine neue
Disney
Art,
Lorcana yet? Is it
die
in
dann wahrscheinlich bei
Disney
Jafar
Lorcana yet?
kommt.
And you know, we just want to say, please stop asking over and over again. Is it going to be in? But maybe in 2026 we might be able to.
Let's get dangerous.
Dangerous.
Darkwing Duck.
Dramatic gasp.
Magic Gas.
Cool.
That's right. 2026.
Nächstes Jahr
Maybe
also.
we'll see some Darkwing Duck. We'll see. This is going to be fantastic. This is amazing. So
good.
much amazing stuff happening in Disney
Ja, das
Lorcana
war's.
TCG. Thank you so much for going on this
Viertes
journey
Set
with
ist
us
es dann,
in the next chapter. Thank you, Naomi.
Yeah,
Give it
thank you,
a shout out to
Greg.
Naomi.
Weil sie sagten,
Thank you
das
to the
ist ne?
team.
Ja, pass auf.
Shout out to Greg as well, you guys.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Dann dieses
The fun doesn't stop here. We are going to be
talking.
talking more about everything that we just learned on our Twitch. I'm going to take a little break and get to there. Please join our Discord, join the community. Let us know what you think about all the amazing things that you learned about because it's super fun. There's
That's
so
so
many
much
more fun
fun.
things happening. We are getting dangerous. We're whispering. It's super fun. We love it.
There's whispers, there's wells, there's a lot of fun things.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Thank you all for watching and being a big part of it. Thank you all for being in here. We're back. I'm going to take a quick
Fantastisch.
break and we'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Ist
Ja.
er jetzt gleich noch wieder da oder will er damit sagen, dass er dann irgendwann nochmal.
Be right back. Ist die Frage, ob da noch mal was kommt oder nicht. Aber, was sagst du?
Ja,
Rarities finde ich gut.
ich auch. Also ich mag das, wenn man wieder was Neues sammeln kann.
Ja.
Ich bin gespannt, wie einfach es wird oder wie schwer es wird, die Sache zu ziehen. Ja, weil man sagt ja, es soll ein bisschen einfacher sein, als ein Enchanted zu ziehen.
Und das finde ich wichtig, weil so diesem. Das was Besonderes war ja, Enchanted war ja alle 100 Packs, sagt man grob. Und das ist halt selten, ne? Also, du willst natürlich irgendwie trotzdem eine Belohnung dafür haben, dass du, keine Ahnung, 50 Packs aufgemacht hast. Und im schlechtesten Fall hast du vielleicht eine Legendary dabei, das war's.
Ja.
Das ist schon bitter. Und damit mit Epic finde ich gut. Iconic, ja, werden wir sehen, ob wir die jemals mal zu Gesicht bekommen. Wäre geil, wenn. Ob da dazu Infos kommen. Abwarten.
Ich bin auch gespannt.
Rotation bin ich erstmal raus, weil ich spiele nicht Constructed, von daher, ja, es macht Sinn. Ich verstehe die Begründung dazu. Es gibt ja noch eine Alternative, nämlich dieses Infinity.
Ich bin gespannt, was das, wenn wir uns das jetzt mal von einer finanziellen Sicht aus anschauen, mit den Preisen machen wird. Ob es sich verändert oder nicht. Also zum einen, weil wir, wenn wir natürlich eine neue Set-Rotation haben, dann fallen viele Karten raus, die du nicht mehr spielen kannst in der Meta jetzt.
Ja.
Wo du sagen würdest, okay, die haben einen hohen Preis gehabt, weil sie spielstark waren. Die
Also-
Frage ist, wenn sie weg sind, ob die Preise droppen. Und die andere Frage ist natürlich auch, also was passiert mit den Karten, die sehr alt schon sind.
And we're back.
Okay. Ich glaube, Sie erzählen jetzt einfach nur ein bisschen was darüber,
I
wie
had
es
no
gerade
idea,
war.
okay?
Das ist
I
quasi
thought
wie der
I
Anfang
knew
eben.
Ja, okay.
everything, but I
Gut.
guess I didn't know
Ist aber die
enough.
Frage, ob wir das noch
And
brauchen.
what
Ich denke eher nicht.
Ja.
a reveal. I mean, there is a
Ja,
really
dann würde ich
cool
sagen,
thing
ich
that
schalte ihn hier
came-
mal kurz
that came to
aus,
light.
damit man nur noch
What
uns
was your
hört.
favorite-
Zack. So, jetzt müsste man nur noch uns jetzt gerade hören. Wir hören ihn zwar noch reden, aber
Das ist ja, das kann ich ja ausschalten.
das kannst du ausschalten. Ja,
So.
stimmt. Ja, fantastisch.
Guck mal.
Jetzt hält das Bild auch an. Fantastisch.
Wunderbar.
So soll es auch sein.
Ja,
Hast
ich
du-
bin nach wie vor auf Jafar gespannt und also ein Obstacle hätten sie zeigen können. Das ist so für mich so, ich liebe neue Kartentypen. Sowas wie damals Locations, fand ich super. Und da hätten sie mir eine Karte zeigen müssen, da wäre ich zufrieden gewesen. So ist es natürlich, es wirkt, als würden sie ganz viel ankündigen und wir haben mega viel heute vor. Und im Prinzip haben sie viel geteasert. Das war's. Ah.
Ich bin auch gespannt. Wir schauen mal, was wird. Du musst
Was
jetzt sagen,
wird?
was wird. Ja, sehr wichtig. Und
Palace Heist wird auf jeden Fall geholt.
Ja.
Probieren wir aus. Habe ich richtig Bock drauf. Und ansonsten abwarten. Abwarten, Tee trinken.
wir werden ein paar Booster aufmachen hier und euch mal mit auf eine Reise nehmen und mal schauen, was wir da. Vielleicht ziehen wir auch die ein oder andere schöne Karte draus. Die ein oder andere epische Karte. Wäre natürlich cool.
Was du eben sagtest, ich glaube, könnte vielleicht ein guter Moment sein, um bei Set 1 bis 4 mal ein bisschen shoppen zu gehen. Einzelkarten. Ich könnte mir vorstellen, dadurch, dass eine Set-Rotation mit reinkommt und du die nicht mehr im Standard-Play spielen kannst, Standard Constructed, dass die eventuell auch ein bisschen an Wert verlieren, auch wenn sie alt sind und man da eventuell was günstig schießen könnte.
Wir gucken uns mal, also wir sollten uns tatsächlich vielleicht mal wirklich die Preise mal anschauen jetzt in den nächsten Tagen. Jetzt nach der Ankündigung heute, was verändert sich wirklich jetzt? Gehen die Preise jetzt schon irgendwie runter oder so? Muss man mal schauen.
Ja.
Ja, Flo, ich würde sagen, vielen Dank für deine Zeit, dass du
Gerne.
hier quasi heute mit mir das einmal durchgespielt hast. Und ich würde sagen, meine Lieben, abonniert den Channel, seid dabei, kommentiert fleißig, was ihr davon haltet. Und wir würden uns freuen, wenn ihr beim nächsten Mal wieder dabei seid.
Okay.
Bis dahin.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.